Why? Why are you arguing with these people?
No, not. I didn't
Discord
get into it.
crazy.
I really
Especially
didn't.
because your Discord is full of children.
I didn't get into it with him. He's probably gonna be the first one in my chat. I didn't get into it with him.
That's a weird place to start off that podcast, but okay, I'm with
pause.
it.
Stream is live.
The Discord.
Okay. No,
So
actually, it was somebody, a longtime viewer, Motion Going. I'll call him out by name. Okay. No, he's a cool dude overall, really cool dude. But I don't know. I don't even think he was mad, and I wasn't mad. So getting into it is probably the wrong way of saying that.
I think you changed your tune a little bit.
Okay, we got into it. I was pissed, bro. I was so mad. I mean, no, like I say getting into it, I was a little hyperbolic. We didn't really get into it. Although he was putting in caps. Maybe he was actually mad. I don't know. I wasn't mad. I was just like, whatever, bro. Anyway, he was telling me how like 0% is not 0% is the main channel. My other channel is not the main channel. I call the other one my main channel because that's my name. It has my name in it. And it's kind of my main focus when it comes to like production value. When it comes to like what I work on and what I like to work on. It's like tech. And also like more high quality, like the camera's better. I mean, I use the same camera, but I'm planning shots, I'm planning the story, I'm planning like I buy music for that channel. I have like a storyboard ideas that I try to develop for it. This channel is like very much like I'm streaming, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want here on 0%. Even though I put more shit out regularly here.
Then this is your main channel. I would agree that this is your main channel.
I don't think so. I mean, okay.
Yo, Sylvester, what's cracking?
Which one is your main bitch? The one that you regularly are with, or the one that you barely spend any time with?
The one that no, the one that I've cared for and tried to develop the most.
I mean, listen.
I don't know. A lot of people spend time developing their side bitch, dog. I'm just saying.
That's their main bitch, then? No.
No, I mean, no. You can definitely go out there and shop for a dang side bitch, but so if he says the main is the main, then the main is the main.
Then wait, why is that? That's
I agree with
Motion. Then
I agree with Korpsx is on your side. Korpsx is on your side.
Word,
I'm on Motion's side. This is your main channel. You post more content here. You're on this way more regularly than you are your other channel.
Very true.
That just means that you have a certain vision for the other channel. It doesn't mean it's your main channel if you're on this one way more than the other.
But
that's like saying this is my main account. Like, why is it your main account? Oh, because I play on it the most.
I can see where you're coming from. Motion's on your side.
That doesn't. I'm on Motion's side. What do you mean?
No,
sorry.
That
doesn't make literally the way that you're explaining it makes no sense. It just means that you're putting more thought into the videos on that side. Just because you put more thought into
wait.
Let me ask you a question. Which channel has more viewers?
Wait.
What does that mean?
But this could also be the 0%. Could also be quote unquote a spam account too, though.
Yeah,
because some people's main accounts on Instagram only have like four or five pictures, while their spam could have hundreds, and they play on there a lot.
Check this out. Wait, fuck! I had a thought, and it just.
Hey, I know
that was
a
dank ass point, bro.
I know. I just
not only that.
I woke up this morning and decided to speak.
Views. If you just want to count analytics, the other channel has more views. If you want to just talk analytics, watch time, viewership, not subscribers. It's the only metric it doesn't have on this one.
So which channel has more subs?
No, you just said viewership.
Okay, now I'm asking you which channel has more subs.
That's the only metric it doesn't outshine.
Which channel has more subs?
That's not the. Now you're flipping.
Why? No, I'm not flipping anything. I'm just asking another question. And because this one has more subs, you don't want to answer the question.
It does. It has more subs. I just said no. I did answer. I said this. That's the only vertical it doesn't surpass it in.
All you have to say is this one. This one has more subs.
This one has more subs.
So this one has more subs.
Okay.
Post on this one more regularly.
Sure.
Right. When is the last time that you posted a video on your other account?
Ooh, see, now that's hard. That's a hard.
All I need to know is
okay.
What
I'll
is
tell
the
you.
last
I'll tell
date?
You. It was probably like 2 months ago, or less than that, probably.
Okay, let's say has it been over a month?
Probably.
Besides the live podcast that we did last week, you've just dropped in a week's time 3 videos on this channel.
Yeah, no.
That you went and edited. You went and edited.
Yes.
You made thumbnails for each one of those videos and posted them and made titles for them, right?
Yes.
This is your main channel.
No.
That's
no.
what it is, dog. It's okay.
No. I'm perfectly fine with being okay with that if it were true, but it's not true.
But what is the argument that the other one is the main channel? That put more time into the thought of the videos that you make?
One, yes. It has more viewership. I put more time into it. Storyboarding. This channel is literally the only reason I was able to produce that much content is because I'm already producing the content here and I'm taking the clips. And I don't want to call it lazy because like this is it. I mean, it takes time regardless. Both take time. But one takes way more creativity. I'm literally just clipping a segment that I like, that I think is fun, and I'm posting it on its own so people can like look at that and decide whether they want to tune into live. That's definitely on them. But the other one is like a curated piece of content that I want to show people in a way that's like creative to me. And I think that's what, for me, displays that's the main channel. That's all of my like creative juices. This one is like fun. I get to chat. I get to do Just Chats, gaming, the podcast, obviously, clip those and make individual pieces of content. But that's not like, creatively pushing me or anything like that. It could. I could pour more into this, but I just don't.
I can definitely see where it's like, oh yeah, where as a viewer I could be led to assume like, oh, this is his main account. It's like, no. Actually, I have an account that like I really curate and put some time into. If you ever want to check that out, this is my fuckery right here.
Like I got throwaways.
The name thing though, that can't be used as a fucking reason. That's such a poor reasoning. I mean, it has my name in it. Like,
0% is literally in the name. It's like it just doesn't have like that much of. Well, not much.
Nobody knows that though. Like nobody knows that that's the reason why.
I've said that story 0%. Multiple times.
Sure, but
as a freelancer though, having his name as the channel handle is good.
Yeah, but it's not his real name. It's Macadamian Nut. It's not Damian Ramirez.
I think it's just a Macadamian. It used to be Damian Ramirez.
But that's what I'm saying. That Macadamian is not his name either. So that's why I'm saying that's a horrible reason.
But you said your uncle called you that?
Macadamian, yeah.
Macadamian, yeah.
And we call him Zero. Like, I don't know.
You call me Zero because I stream. Like, this is the only time you guys see me is when like we're streaming on 0%.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is we asked you what you wanted to go by, what your nickname was, right? You said 0%. You could have said Macadamian, and we could have been calling you Mac this whole time.
You could have, but
I call him
that wouldn't make it. That wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, because the channel that this is posted on is 0%.
Yeah, but your main channel
is Mac.
Because that's your main channel. That would be therefore you promoting your main channel.
No, bro, it doesn't. No, it doesn't make sense because the channel that it lives on is 0%. That's why.
Yeah, Cisco, God.
No, I'm sorry.
It's his main channel because he says it's his main channel.
Because I said so. All right, chat.
If you ask anybody besides Korpsx, right? Because he knows the explanation, right? If you didn't explain any of this to anybody and you said, hey, I have this channel right here and I have this channel right here, look at both channels. Which one do you think is my main one? I guarantee you 95% of people would say 0% is your main channel because you have more subs on here. You post more regularly on here.
Okay.
And people know that you go by 0.
Okay.
No.
But anyways,
I don't agree, but okay.
I'll go back to another episode.
Motion, I've been reading all of your chats, yes. Also, I don't agree with most of them. I mean, what do you want me to say? We've had this chat. He says that the other content's boring, I think. Also, 0% is much better name than Macadamian. I mean, that's just what you think.
That's subjective.
That's like more subjective.
The boring thing is subjective, so you can't use that as a reason why. Like, I wouldn't say that that's a reason why the other channel is not his main channel, because that's a niche channel or niche channel, whatever.
If you don't like tech, you won't like that other channel. I like tech,
and that's fine, which
is why I like that other channel. Anyway,
I wouldn't use that as an excuse to try and conflict your opinion on why that shouldn't be your main channel. That's why I didn't bring anything up about the content. I just brought up about how much content you're actually posting.
Sure. I think to me, a matter of effort and quality of the content matters a lot to me. Now, it could not mean that much to some people. It may just be quantity over quality, and I think that's fine. That's why I don't consider it my main channel.
And it's also fair as somebody who's a fan of you, right? Like I'm a fan of you, and I subscribe to you through the 0% channel, and that I think that's fair for me to say, oh, the main channel I follow him through is this one. Yeah, but for you yourself, you can also be like, yo, this is what I do to fuck around on a Tuesday. This, that, and the third. Like, but if you want to see what I do, like the dude who sits in the chair of the podcast that you watch, you want to see what I do when I'm not in that chair. This is what I do when I'm not in that chair, and then you can watch that shit. Like, you know what I mean? There you go. I just put everything on one channel.
I agree. Where if you promoted it to kind of be like that, like I feel like if you promoted the other channel more,
sure,
then that could be your main channel.
I agree. I have to do more on it
because listen,
in general,
I'm just going to be completely honest with you. When you post on TikTok about your tech shit, I don't think I've ever seen where you link your YouTube, where you shout your YouTube out, nothing. Mm-hmm. But when you've posted about UTP, like people know that it's on YouTube.
That is true. I try to link it. Well, UTP is also the reason I'm trying to drive viewership here is because it's a group effort. Like I want to be able to show that I'm pulling my weight a little bit too.
I appreciate that. But, you're also promoting the channel.
That too, yeah, as well.
I'm just saying.
There's a win-win effort on that.
Yeah. Damien Tech is a better channel name than... No shot, bro. There's no way. Okay, he's trolling at this point. There's no way.
No. But, I mean, we can agree to disagree. I do believe that I would name this your main channel, though. Like, if you wanted to completely rebrand this channel because it has more followers or more subs, you could absolutely... You could lock away all the videos that are on here and start fresh, and you would have more subs on this channel.
True. I like flip.
That's why I got into doing more playlists on YouTube. Like I'm not as privy like with it, and I don't know if Damo would take any of this, but because I know you know YouTube better. But I just decided to put everything in one place because it was like I do like to do this, I do like to do that, I do. And why do I need to be forced to shout out another channel or potentially surpass the channel that I really like with the one that I don't really like and get to a place where maybe I rebrand it and switch it around? Or like I never wanted to get into that much thinking. It was just like, just put it all in one place, and if you're a fan of my dancing, you'll find those videos, and if you're a fan of the podcast, you'll find those videos.
Honestly, that does make like why not just have one channel where you do everything?
I don't like that at all. I personally don't like that.
Why not do?
So when I watch, and this is just from like as a viewer to a content creator, I remember there was a point in time where people were doing different things on different channels. So you had the vlog channel, and this is where the vlogs were, and this is where like you can see me daily or weekly or whatever it may be, and then this is the couples channel or the prank channel, or this is the tech channel, whatever it may be. And then I saw a lot of YouTubers who would be like, you know what, let's just like combine the two. I'm going to do both on this channel, so that way we don't have that separation. For me, I thought it like killed the channel for me. Like I just stopped watching them kind of completely. And I don't like that I kind of don't have a place for both pieces of content. Like I like making live stream content.
Hold on, but you didn't give a reason. What's the reason? Like, why did it kill it for you? You just said it killed it for me.
Because I don't like that they're mixed. I like that things have its place. Basically, I know.
Yeah, but what if one playlist was pranks, the other was couple, the other was vlogs? Like, That's why you have playlists.
But
on
it's all under one umbrella, which I just don't like. I don't follow the format of playlists. I like to see the videos kind of like laid out, and I like to be able to see like now if there's like certain things that I cover, like let's say I have a whole category of iPad stuff, then I'll have a whole like section where like, do you want to learn about iPads? This is all I have for iPads. Do you want to learn about whatever? Or like live stream. These are my like live stream fails. These are like my whatever it may be. So like I guess you would do categories, but I'm not big into playlists, if that might make sense.
I don't know. I like playlists. Like when I go on to Courage's stream, I can find his fucking live videos. I can find his old Fortnite videos. I can find this game's videos. I like that shit. It makes it so much easier that I don't have to jump back and forth to different fucking channels. I could just sub to one channel and get everything that I need. Like Tim the Tatman, right? This motherfucker. Or no, like Cypher PK, dog. Motherfucker has 6 to 10 different YouTube channels.
I like
fucking
that.
What? A lot of the content is the same shit that he's posting on the other channels.
Yeah, but I like that. Like he has his React stuff. He has his like Fortnite stuff. I don't know what other channels he has, but like, I never see that content. I don't care about that content. You know what I mean?
See, there is a thing where I understand. It's one less click. You know what I mean? Like it's one less click, it's one less millisecond of an eyeball movement, and it is really good when you get into like profile curation, right? You know what I mean? Like you don't want the user to click on anything else. Don't let them get lost, right? They have the scent, they found the little oh, he does these kind of videos. Oh shit. And the moment he hits the thing, you want it to be the thing, right? Where I have the things, like there's things.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, I didn't know that this fool did this too. Like, let me watch these videos.
So you know to me,
but it's on a completely different channel now. Now I gotta go over here and delve into this shit. You know what I mean?
To me though, it's the opposite of like, oh, I found this video. I really fuck with this video, and it's a tech video or it's a live stream video, whatever it may be. Let me go out to his channel. Oh, this whole channel is dedicated to shit I already like. Let me just go delve myself deeper. And I have a fucking plethora because the whole page is filled with it. Versus, oh, like he does some live streams sometimes, but then he also does tech sometimes. And like, when is each thing happening? And like, how can I, like, I don't know. To me, I feel like it just clutters and overstimulates people where separate channels, hey, if you like live streams, I have a live stream channel. You can check it out.
We are in a time era of overstimulation.
But no. But it could still work against you. It's counterproductive at times.
Sure, it can be, but I'm telling you, the majority, like Korpsx just said, like a one-shop stop. I like to know that I need to know who the fuck I'm fucking with. Oh, you do tech? Oh shit, you do a podcast too? Let me look at this fool's podcast. Oh, you play a little gaming too? Okay, bet. Everybody likes fucking gaming. Let me sub to this fool. He does a lot of shit. He's well-rounded. Like, I'm not saying that only tech. I think we're getting away from the original, source of this conversation. This is your main channel. Like, whether you like it or not, this is your main channel. People may think that it is your main channel.
Fine,
bro.
Fine
you do live streams. You do gaming live streams. You do just talking live streams. You do reactions. You post videos more than once a week. I don't post
videos. I just post clips of the stream that people might have missed
to gain more traction.
But I didn't channel curate yo, my live streaming audience, they would love this video. It's just like, if you weren't there, this is like your little glimpse into the stream. Catch it next time. Or this is a moment that I really liked. It was super wholesome, whatever.
That is basically an ad. That is basically an advertisement, right?
Sure.
And what is an advertisement meant to do?
I mean, I don't know. Just get your name out there, sure. But
no, it's supposed to drive more.
Yes, traffic. I'm not saying that. I'm not promoting the channel by doing that.
So why not promote your main channel then?
But even then, bro, I would still like if there was a situation, right, where like, let's say he took some kind of contract deal, right, and he had to get rid of one of the channels, I would still tell him to keep that other one.
Yeah, but what would be
his actual creations, like his creations, like, you know what I mean?
What contracted deal would tell him to get rid of his other YouTube?
No, channel? I'm just saying hypothetically, like even if today he was had to stop one of the channels, I would be like, yo, Demo, you hop on that other one, put everything over there, like, you know what I mean? I mean, I know that it's not something like he would even want to do, but like just put everything over there because that's where your creations go. Like that's
but why not move everything from that channel to here? This has more subs.
Because it
doesn't have the viewership. The viewership isn't there.
Viewership is the thing. The viewership.
If I were to get a contract on any channel, it would be the other channel.
Mm-hmm.
I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think that would be the one too. If you had,
we're just gonna continue to disagree. So, we're just gonna talk in circles here.
Yeah,
honestly,
no, I mean, true. I mean, listen.
I understand why you would believe that the other channel is your main channel, or why you want the other channel to be your main channel.
So,
but based off of actions, based off of the way everything is coming out, and the way you work with this channel, as opposed to the other channel, this is your main channel. I understand that you put more effort into the videos that you make on that channel, but to me, that doesn't make that your main channel. Because you're still putting effort into this channel. You're still putting effort into promoting this channel. If anything, you put more effort into promoting this channel than you promote the other channel. That's why I would say that this is your main channel. You have more subs on this channel. You post videos way more often on this channel. Production to me doesn't mean main.
Okay, but then are you saying that subscriptions are?
No, I'm saying subscriptions help. Because that means that whatever you're doing to drive traffic to your
would you rather have no? Because I don't see it that way. Because would you rather have more watch hours or more subscribers?
True.
Because I'd rather have 5,000 watch hours with 2 subscribers than have 5,000 subscribers with 1 watch hour.
Yo. Those 2 subscribers are working fucking overtime. That's their full-time job watching that shit.
Okay, hold on. But you're talking about analytics as a channel as a whole, right?
Yes. That is my most successful.
No. I'm talking to D real quick. I'm asking D. No, I'm asking D because he said the other channel has more watch hours as a whole, correct?
No, month over month.
Month over month, that one continues to have more hours?
Mm-hmm.
Also niche.
Also niche.
That's another reason why I would say that's another reason why I would consider that his main account.
I don't think a niche account makes your account your main account though.
Yes.
It's not that it's niche that it's my main. I think it's the effort. Right? So if I have like a Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say if I had 2 Instagram accounts, which I've had in the past, and I spam the fuck out of one because I call them my throwaways, and I have a ton of fucking photos that I never post because I just don't think they're good enough. And that one surpasses me in followers, but this one is the one that I curate to my liking. I think that's my main account, even though it my other one outperforms it just because of quantity that I'm giving people, because it's like these are my throwaways, these are the ones that I don't think bang. These are the other ones that I'm like, bro, these are fucking fire. These are the fucking cream of the crop that I have.
Well, what if people disagree and think the other ones are the cream of the crop?
They can disagree. That's fine. Motion. Listen, you can have your opinion. Stop fighting this battle. Listen, I'm winning. I don't know what the fuck we're doing here.
I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what Zero. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks, right?
True.
Like,
listen, y'all are gonna have your opinion, and I think that's fine. You guys can think this is my main channel, and you know what? If that's what it means, that quantity, that however much time I like and putting up stuff every day, if that's what, fine. This is my main. I'm happy with this channel. I like this channel. I fucking posted this channel. I like it. But I don't think it's that means it's my main. That's like it like tickles my brain a little bit. So I'm like,
but check it out. I'm gonna make a shameless plug and tell y'all that every Friday we're gonna be throwing the morgues right here in Oxnard, and
we're gonna be live on Korpsx.
Well, no, I'm going to be fucking setting up a new channel for that.
Oh, cool.
I want to get a couple. Yeah. Because I do see what Damo says with like the niche, and I like how he operates in it too. But the thing is I'm so scatter fucking brain, bro. Like so scatterbrain. I just can't have just one channel with this stuff. Like I need my clutter, right? But I try to organize it into playlists. That's where I get my organization from. But at the same time, I understand the power of, and I think this is something I hope people who have little Shopify's and shit listen to is I learned that friction is a big thing, right? Like somebody who's stumbling into your channel for the first time, you want the least amount of clicks to get to your video as possible, right? Like when you think over the overall scheme of things, like that's why there's metrics when you look at it, like of 3-second viewership, because 3 seconds is like, oh, we actually got something going. Like, okay, I have him here. And then there's 25-second, and then 45-second, and then minute, and then they have all those metrics for you. So having a morgue page, I don't have to send them to Corpse Collection where they have to sift through podcasts and dick jokes, right? Like they can just go get busy straight at the, and everything recommended in this playlist that's going to be at the morgues is just all battles. It's all the battles from the morgue, not a podcast, not a fucking video of me doing this or doing that or a reel, just dancing.
Yeah.
Just speaking of dick jokes, you know what we do? We need to hire somebody. What?
Go. That was supposed to be like such a nonchalant, like, yo, what?
It
wasn't supposed to.
Looks like we should hire somebody to go through all 56 or 57 now, 56 episodes, and find every time that Korpsx says, "Just show me your dick," and clip it into like a minute-long montage of just him saying, "Show me your dick."
You know what's kind of sad is that it's dwindled. The amount of times that it's happened has dwindled over the years.
Well, because we were all together, he saw your dick.
That's true.
I got an
yeah, guys, we did go into the bathroom, all of us, and I just pulled it down. And I was like, you know what?
I wasn't there.
What? Come on. You were there.
You were there for sure.
Come on, you were there. You were there. Okay,
okay.
Let's get away. We just fucking talked for 30 minutes, argued for 30 minutes about how this was your main channel. So
thank you guys. Welcome to my main channel, by the way, everybody in chat.
I didn't know. That was
all right, so you and I called you earlier today because I texted you, and I said, "Man, you really need to." Hold on, let me pull up the text real quick.
Okay.
I was driving home. And I was listening to the Marshall Mathers LP. And I said, please listen to the Marshall Mathers LP before the pod. And this was the text message that I got from Damien. I have been. It's fire. Yes. And my jaw dropped. And I called him immediately.
He went back in time before I sent the text and called me before I sent. I was like, "Whoa, what the
That's
fuck?"
how fast I fucking called him.
It was so fast.
For multiple podcasts, he talks about how Eminem is, even on the walks that we went, Eminem is whack. I don't like his cadence. He comes out with dumb shit, this, that, and the third. And then he said, it's fire. And I did not expect. I thought I've listen. When we told him to listen to this, I thought he was gonna say like, "Oh, it's okay. I like some of his bars, this that." But he said it was fire, and it surprised the fuck out of me.
You know what? Eminem has made me appreciate rhyme schemes versus. Not that I don't like a double entendre or like a double meaning or whatever. I love those, and those are magic when that shit happens. But Eminem has really like impressed me with like the schemes he can make. That shit is cool as fuck.
Oh, hi kids! You like violence? Want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids? Like,
yeah.
Like just shit like that.
Like
bro.
just like he could just go on one forever, and you're like, what the fuck, bro? I didn't even know there was these many words that can like rhyme,
yes, bro. That shit
is ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a part of where the way I make choreo, a lot of it is because I think there's a missing element where people dance to the lyrics or they dance to the beat, right? And they're in this groove in between these two elements of the song. but I also like to accentuate how syllables are delivered, right? Like, and I really got into it by listening to that verse. Hey kids, you want to learn about violence? The 9-inch nails through my eyelids thing. Like the way he used the syllables of all of it to make it rhyme was like, oh shit, like that's tight as fuck. And that's when I got into like, okay, like I need to look at the syllables, like look at how they're delivering. And I've seen it more in other rappers too. Like, so he's not, I don't think he's like the inventor of it, but like
he just does it the best, bro.
He's done it at a high level for a very long time.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Houdini is on my playlist. Really good song.
This is the track. This is the track that made me call you. I think it was. Oh yeah, 2 pills I popped till my pupils swell up like 2 pennies. I'm Clint Eastwood in his mid-20s. Like 2 pills I popped till my pupils felt like swell up, bro. Like that shit is. I don't like. How the fuck do you think about that shit? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That shit, it just blows my fucking mind. So the fact that you appreciate it and that you actually like it, I'm really happy. Because once you go to the Eminem show, so this was like, okay, you got to understand, Marshall Mathers LP was after Slim Shady LP, right? And Slim Shady LP was like the introduction to Slim Shady. Basically the album is about why he is the way that he is. Like, his mom never really take care of him. He got bullied. He hated working at his job. He was rapping like all these different, at all these different battle rap events and shit like that. And he was just like, fuck you. I'm fed up with this shit. Like, I'm fucking Slim Shady and I don't give a fuck about anything that anybody's going to say. And I'm about to shit on all these people. And I'm going to fucking have fun while I do it. And it's going to be the biggest shock value. And you guys are going to fucking love this shit. And then the world fucking blew up. Like, the world went insane, bro. All these like people started protesting against him and suing him and saying like all these shootings at these schools are your fault and this and that, blah 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 blah. So then he came out with Marshall Mathers LP, and a lot of those songs are like, well, what the fuck? Like, how much? He says, how much violence or how much damage can you do with a pen, right? Like, if what does he say? If you were me, you would have been just as fucked up, or I would have been just as fucked up as you would have been. Who would have been some shit? Anyways, or who would have thought Slim Shady would be something that you would have bought? Like he didn't know. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing with this shit, and the world just really loved it. But there was a portion of the world that said like, yo, this shit, we're about to fucking take this man for all his money. But he's uncancelable, bro. And the thing is, it's satire. Like what he does is now that you've listened to the Marshall Mathers LP, right? Does Houdini come even close to any of that?
No, but oh, you mean just in terms of shock value?
Shock value, but you can see the essence of it, right? Like you can see that it's very minor,
so safe.
Right? Yeah, it's safe as fuck.
It's ridiculous
compared to what he was.
Yeah.
And that's why Houdini is such a sick ass song, because he's like, what would I have thought in 2002 if I was living in the world that we live in now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that shit, bro, people's heads would explode. If Marshall Mathers LP came out today, people's heads would explode.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what would happen. It'd be crazy if that album came out today.
So that's why I'm so excited for this new album to come out, because
but it's not gonna be anywhere near that.
But even if it's a fraction, even if it's like 20% of that, just to kind of like touch the waters and be like, hey, don't forget who the fuck I am, motherfucker. Like, that's the thing that drove me insane, is all these people are online are going crazy about the Megan Thee Stallion fucking bar. He literally says in the song that he would throw a fucking participation trophy at a child's face. And nobody wants to say anything about that. He literally says that his transgender cat who's Siamese, or that who's Chinese but acts black. Like, what the fuck? There's so much other shit that he says in the song, and everybody wants to like. He literally said that R. Kelly's favorite group is the Black Eyed Peas.
That was
like the Black Eyed Peas, bro. That's a bar.
Yeah.
No, I think fake ass bitch. Album. That's a bar, bro. Fake ass bitch is a bar.
It's so gay.
He said, "You're a cross-dressing man, you fake ass bitch, bro." That's a bar. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's a bar.
No. Eminem, come on the podcast.
Hey, I know you're listening.
If somebody who knows this man could forward it to him, we are huge fans, and I think it would be amazing for your community, our community, to intertwine for 15, 20 minutes of your time, man.
There is one song that he got bodied on though, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I finally found a song that Eminem, that somebody beat him on the same beat.
I don't know. I
want to listen to the song again. Listen to the songs again.
Crazy.
Bro, listen to the songs again, bro. I'll send you. I'll send it to you after D. The name of the song is "Till I Collapse." It's on the Eminem show. And
was that 50 a feature?
Cent, no, 50 Cent did a freestyle to the same beat, and it's only one verse, and it's better than Eminem's whole song, in my opinion.
Damn.
I don't know. That
sounds like it's almost impossible.
Bit of a stretch. It's a little bit of a stretch.
I'll listen.
I'm trying to look up the lyrics right now. Hold on.
One says Marshall.
To what? To Till I Collapse?
No, I think he's just saying Marshall. Like, oh, we're talking about Marshall Mathers.
No. I was talking to Korpsx.
Oh, word.
That's the song where he goes, where he names out the list of rappers. It goes Biggie, Tupac, Jada, Nas, and Demi, Andre 3K from Outkast, blah blah blah, and Cindy. Like that. That's the song that I'm talking about. Till the room comes up, my bones collapse. Till my I'm telling you, just listen to the songs again, dog.
I write my life. You write what you see in Gangsta Movie. I'm gangsta to the core.
You can't move me.
Right after that, it's kind of, but it's good. No, it is fire.
You need at least an Uzi to move me, bro. That shit is fire.
It's good. I'm not saying.
I write my life. You write what you see in gangster movies, bro. That bar alone, I write about my life, and you write what you see in gangster movies, bro. That bar is crazy.
Yes.
That's
wonderful.
Okay. Anyways,
it's astounding.
I digress.
Well, overall, I'm at least not an Eminem hater. I don't know if I could say I'm a fan.
Are you slowly becoming a fan though?
I like his music. I think it's cool. Yeah.
Do you think that it's? I don't know. I want you to listen to the Eminem show, and then I want you to tell me which album you think was better between Marshall Mathers LP and Eminem show. Okay. I'm surprised Sam's not in here.
Sam was in here earlier.
Uh-oh, this motherfucker's yawn is only 8:45.
Bro.
Are you bored?
No, I had a horrible sleep last night. Plus, I got up at like 4:45. I'm sorry. I shouldn't complain. Listen, we all wake up early. Okay.
This man literally rolls out of bed and walks to his computer desk.
Stop. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got to get up so early for work.
Life's hard.
Go where?
Yeah.
3 feet from the place you were just staying.
I walked a lot today.
Did you run?
I did not run.
Ooh.
I did walk.
Caught you slipping.
Walked a good 3 miles.
Look at this motherfucker.
Stop, bro. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, are y'all gonna start yawning? Maybe we could all.
Yes.
Let's do a sleep stream.
No.
Wouldn't that be fun?
No.
Why?
No.
You guys have never seen that? You guys have seen that.
Yeah, but I don't understand why people do it.
Sleep streams? Sounds so nice.
I want to stream for my birthday, but trashed.
That would be sick.
Trashed. Like I want to be. I know. I want to be getting trashed on the pod. Like,
yeah, that would be fire.
Let's do it. I'm hella down, but I gotta ask for the next day off
because my birthday is gonna be. I think it's Thanksgiving this year, or it's next year.
Wait, on Thanksgiving?
I think so. Yeah, it was last year.
I did a 12-hour stream for my birthday 2 years in a row. I think 2 years in a row.
That's crazy. That's cool,
bro. One year, the first year I did it, it was like literally just diverse games the whole day, and I just got trashed the whole time on stream.
Jesus Christ!
And at the end of the stream, my boys came through my door in the front, like in my house, and like streamed the last hour with me, and then I just continued to get smashed after, and it was. Oh my god, it was a fucking night. I wish I still had the VOD for that stream, but Facebook deletes VODs. But yeah, bro, this was like 2 or 3, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. I was, when I tell you I was obliterated, it was horrible.
Damn.
I drank a big ass bottle of Hennessy and some fucking White Claws, and it. Like, I'm lucky I don't smoke or do drugs, because if I did that shit, I would have been out of my mind.
That's crazy.
Look at Korpsx. Korpsx, are you lit right now?
I'm high as hell, but I'm like,
shit.
This motherfucker just looking at me like this.
Maybe do like a high stream. That'd be cool.
I couldn't do it.
High stream, play games.
I would be freaking out, dog.
I'm high every stream, dude. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, but I can't operate as good as you do.
Yes, you can.
Well, what was the last time that you took edibles on the stream? How much did you take? 5
milligrams.
5 milligrams. How about you up it to 20?
I would be fucking obliterated.
How about you up it to 20? How about you up it to 20?
I probably forget the stream, bro.
Let's go.
Up it to 20. Up it to 20, and I'll get a bottle of Hennessy, like a normal bottle of Hennessy, and the Korpsx will smoke and drink. That way, he has the best mixture of you and I both. Damn. And I'll see how much of the bottle I can finish within this podcast, and Korpsx will just be trashed.
I don't think I would do 20. I would do 10. I'll double it.
5, you were fine. We wanted to get you out of your mind. Yeah, 15. 15.
5, I was actually already like, oh, shit.
Yeah, but we want you to be a little out of your mind. That's the point.
At 10, I would be fucking out of my mind.
How about you do 15? How about that's fair?
How about I do 13?
Okay. How about you take 2 5s and a half a bite of another 5?
That's basically
that's 12 and a half. Yeah, that's fair. I'll accept that. Will you accept that, Korpsx?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. When is this happening?
Thanksgiving.
No, I can't do it Thanksgiving. I'm doing family.
Thanksgiving stream on that Tuesday? No, you won't be.
Thanksgiving's on a Thursday, Putch.
That's what I'm saying. The Tuesday before that.
Oh, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday you'll be fine.
Yeah, Damien. I'm trying to get out of it now.
Yeah, Damien. We've already come to an agreement.
Yeah,
you shook on it. Oh, you shook on it.
I definitely did not shake on nothing. Not even a shimmy.
Like, I'm down.
You shook on it, dog. Don't back out now.
I didn't shake on it, bro. Why are you saying?
If I'm getting obliterated and Korpsx is getting obliterated, there's no reason for you not to.
I don't think that logic tracks at all.
Yeah, it's called peer pressure. That's how life works.
Let me ask you a question. Is not pressured. I'm sorry.
I will come to your house.
You don't know where I live.
I could find out. You've doxed yourself plenty of many times.
None of them are online anymore.
We'll put the pieces together, bro.
If it's been online once, that means it stays there forever. Just saying.
No, it doesn't. Literally nobody has it.
I'm just saying.
I would be surprised if somebody had it, actually.
Motion, hit me up, dog. I know you have it.
Doesn't have it. There's no shot.
Bro, you know what I think about sometimes is my
work together. And I know people in HR. I know people in workforce. You don't think I could get your address?
They don't have the right address.
Then I'm gonna go to your daddy's house.
You don't know where I live either. He didn't help me move. Checkmate.
USPS knows what your forwarding address is.
I don't have one.
You're such a liar.
I swear I haven't forwarded any of my fucking mail. I need to. It's been too long.
I could follow you.
I'm one step ahead. This is chess, not checkers. You better check your board.
You really don't think I could figure out where you live? Actually, I know like the area that you live in.
No, you could probably find out. It probably would be that hard.
Anything
I'll tell you. I'll tell you where I live.
I'll find out. Tell me right now. What's your address?
Now, see, if I was absolutely obliviated, I'd probably tell you.
Obliviated? Oblivious? I like that. I like how I was using obliterated this whole time and you went obliviated. Switched it up on me. Yeah. I applaud you for that.
Thanks. Oh yeah, but yeah, you can probably find it. It's pretty easy.
Okay, so you're gonna do this with us, right?
No.
I think for all of our birthdays.
I like how you tried that though. That was good. I appreciate that.
Listen, I sold to a real estate agent today. And he told me I was a good salesman, so I know I'm a good salesman.
I don't think you could sell me a pen.
Why the fuck do you want a pen for?
True. I don't want a pen.
Exactly. So why would I sell you a pen?
True.
What would you sell me, Cisco? What would you sell me?
Drugs.
On the dream, baby. I'd sell you on the dream.
I
sold you on being a car salesman.
You did.
It was the worst decision of your life. No, I'm just playing.
Was it? How did you like or dislike being a car salesman?
No, I made bank. I made bank right
there. Base.
I made bank right there. It was good.
and he still has the same whip that he bought from the dealership.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get a discount? How heavy of a discount, or if you do get a discount for being a car salesman in the dealership?
It's not that much.
Oh damn! I thought you might have gone into like MSRP or something. Like now,
MSRP is not a good deal.
Oh. Okay.
MSRP is the asking price.
Yeah, but I thought for like
price.
I thought MSRP was like asking price of the actual car manufacturer, not the actual dealership, because dealership does markups. No.
The markups are on top of MSRP.
Wait, what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait, but do you guys get it with markups then?
Some stuff.
The dealership isn't paying MSRP for each vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's a cost, and then MSRP is with.
But the dealership is getting it at discounted rate already, just off the top.
Well, dude, when they're buying hundreds of them.
Yeah, they're buying a good amount.
Yeah, because you have to understand that the bank. So when you have a dealership, the bank charges you for each car that you have on the lot.
Like, what do you mean? Like per month, or what do you mean?
Yeah, and then you have to pay insurance on each one of those cars and all types of shit. Jesus. Yeah, there's a lot that has to do with like the inventory, and then depending on how many cars you have, is how many cars can get allotted to you, and then depending on how many cars you sold the month before, will depend on how many cars get shipped to you. There's a lot of shit that goes on with the dealership.
Damn, it sucks. But
yes, so like you get it at cost or a little bit below cost.
Okay, well that's cool. But Korpsx,
we get other incentives like 2-year leases instead of a 3-year lease for a normal person.
Would you guys rather lease or buy?
Lease.
Yeah,
personally, I would lease.
Why?
Because why would I want to own a depreciating asset?
True.
And then at the end of the lease, so the way a lease works, right, is you buy the car and you get what's called a residual value. The residual value is what the manufacturer deems that the car is going to be worth at the end of those 3 years. It's typically not going to be lower than that. But there's an opportunity that it could be higher than the worth of the car could be higher, depending on miles, depending on condition, all that stuff. So at the end of your 3-year lease, if your car is worth more, now I can sell it back to the dealership and they give me money back.
Cool.
And now I go get a new car.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Yeah, a normal buyer, like a typical buyer, is only going to keep their car for 5 to 6 years, which is the same length as a normal loan. So now I'm going to have to pay all this money on a normal loan just to finish a loan and return my car back or trade my car back in for another car. That's stupid. Why wouldn't I just lease it? Get a new car every 3 years.
Does leasing have any sort of? Sorry, you're going to say something, Korpsx.
No, I was just gonna say, like, overall, when I think of a, besides it being a depreciating asset, that's my biggest thing. But let's look past that and let's just say, how much money am I really putting up for this fucking thing? Right? We're talking $30,000 for your average solid little 4-door sedan. If I'm going to be paying that much money, I just want more options. I want more options. You know what I mean? And the lease gives me all the different options of, lease to buy options, the buybacks, the this, the that, and
and cost of ownership is a lot less too, because most manufacturers provide to you warranty for 3 years or 36,000 miles, which 12,000 to 15,000 is the typical length that somebody drives a year here in California. And most of the manufacturers offer you free oil changes throughout that 3 years as well. If you go over that 3 years, and when you sit in finance for your 6 or 5 year loan, you have to purchase more oil changes. So cost of ownership is a lot less when you lease.
What's the is there like any sort of interest rate when it comes to actually leasing versus like getting a loan from like a credit union or whatever it may be?
It's equivalent. There's what's called a money factor, which is equivalent to, you can equate it to a interest rate, but what it does is it just basically takes the depreciation of the vehicle throughout 3 years, and it's like a very small decimal number, 0.000 whatever, and that takes into consideration your mileage, the depreciation of the vehicle, the damages of the vehicle, because you're only financing or paying for a portion of the vehicle. So they have to take a portion of a percentage in order to, and that's how you find your money factor. Because you're not paying interest on anything.
Yeah. But usually if you were to equate the two, leasing would still be low, more cost effective, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm. And then think about it like this. On top of that, when you purchase a vehicle, say, just for the sake of easy numbers, like Korpsx said, $30,000 is what you're paying for a normal 4-door sedan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Typically your tax, title, licensing, and registration fees is going to be 20%. That's why the dealership typically asks for 20% down. 20% of 30,000 is $6,000.
Are you okay, Cor?
Bro, I was catching a cramp right now.
I thought you muted because you were busting your fucking asshole open. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought you were blowing that shit up. I was like, damn, this shit is coming out.
Boy. My bad. Oh my god.
You alright?
I was catching a cramp in my leg. Oh my god.
I saw him go mute and I saw his face. I'm like, damn, bro, he's ripping his chair up.
Oh my god.
So 20% of $30,000 is $6,000. So that's how much typically you want to put down on your loan for your tax, title, licensing, and registration fees, because you don't want to roll those taxes and shit over into your loan. But if you put $0 down, now you're paying $36,000 for a car instead of $30,000, right? So now you're financing taxes, you're financing licensing fees, you're financing registration fees. Whereas on a lease, you pay tax on your monthly payment instead of the full amount of the vehicle. So you wind up paying less in taxes as well. Because you're not paying 20% of 30,000. You're paying a percentage of your car payment month to month. That's why when you look up the lease, like when you see leasing advertisements and shit, it says blah 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 down, which is your registration fees and shit like that, typically to get you to that number. But if anybody's gonna lease, why the fuck would you put money down on a lease where you're gonna turn it back in anyways and get more money back or get another car? Stupid. Don't ever put money down on a lease. It's the most stupid thing you could possibly do. All you're doing is lowering your monthly payment. That's it. Dude, I could talk about this for hours. Can we change the subject?
No, it's interesting. It's interesting to me. I think that's why I asked about it.
Yeah, bro. You got to remember, I used to do this. Was my fucking living.
Bread and butter, baby.
That's cool.
I could do it all day, every day.
But aside from the money, okay, let's say money's not involved. Let's say you were getting paid minimum wage. How did you like the job itself?
Fuck no.
Nobody likes that job. The only reason you do it is because you're getting paid.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to know who wants to sit at their job for 10 to 12 hours a day. Walking around like putting up balloons and putting up sale signs and fucking chasing customers and shit. Nobody wants to do that shit, bro.
I'm gonna check my internet really quick because y'all.
I mean, I liked it though. I genuinely liked it, but that's just because I like negotiating. Absolutely.
You like arguing?
No, I like negotiating. I don't argue.
Arguing.
I don't argue. I don't argue. I negotiate.
About to back these people down into a car deal, dog.
Hell yeah.
You definitely argue. You love to argue.
Grinding.
We argue.
I like to. We don't argue. I don't think we argue. I think we negotiate and debate.
We debate. Okay, we're master debaters, bro.
But yeah, fucking backing people up. My favorite line. If I'm sitting down with somebody trying to make a deal. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Stay right here. I'll be right back, bro. I'll say I got an idea 4 different fucking times before you leave or before you buy the car.
I have an idea.
Or if I can do that, will you make the deal today? And if they say no, then I'm like, well, then I'm not even gonna try. Why would I try if you're not gonna make a deal today? What do I have to do to earn your business today?
How has this job that you have now compared to car dealerships? Like, what are the biggest things that you think work or don't work?
Who are you talking to?
You. Save.
Me? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't really try and sell people on anything.
Why?
I pitch, and if they say, "Oh, I'm not interested in that," I'll maybe be like, "Oh, why not? You don't like to save money, or what makes you say that? You just don't have time today?" And if they just like
money,
they're like, "Oh, I'm still on my parents' plan." Okay, let's finish this up. Like, I don't try and sell anything. But if it was a car business and somebody was like, "Oh, I'm on my parents' insurance." "Oh, how much are you paying on your parents' insurance?" "Oh, who do your parents have for insurance?" "Oh, I've got a broker that I could probably get them a better deal on right now. Can you call your mom up and see what she pays?" Oh, matter of fact, let's get mom down here and let her see how you look in this new car that you're gonna take home today.
But that's because that's a multiple of like. So at this job, you're getting like $1, just to keep it simple. And at car dealerships, you're getting like 10, 20, $30, whatever it may be. See, I could understand.
And it's face to face. Because the way I look at it is, once I get you in that dealership, you are not leaving. You're not leaving until you leave with the car. I'm on the phone. You could easily just, "I'm not interested." Boop. Okay. On to the next one. I deal with 20 people a day. Minimum. 20 people a day. Okay. Somebody's going to buy something from me. So what I've learned in this job that I'm in now, you just got to be personable. Just be who I am. Hey, I'm going to give you service that nobody else is going to give you, and that's why you should buy something from me. Not because I'm selling something, but just because you're getting a different experience.
Yeah.
Like, I had a lady on the phone today bring over 4 lines because she said that this was the most fun she's ever had dealing with somebody in customer service. And the call was almost an hour and 30 minutes. And then I sold 2 lines to a real estate agent who told me I was a good salesperson. He went from wanting to wait till next month because he just paid his Verizon bill yesterday to having to talk to his wife to, "Fuck it, let's do it right now." Because once I smell that you're somewhat interested, then I'm gonna go in for the kill. You know what I mean? But people that come into a dealership are always interested. You didn't just come here to waste time. So what do we got to do to make the deal today? That's why I miss face-to-face sales, bro. Because there's no way you're lying to me in front of my face. You can't tell me you got something else to do because you're here. You had time for a test drive. You had time to come inside and have me offer you water and coffee. You had time to give me your name and your driver's license to make a copy of it. You had time to tell me how much you were willing to pay. So let's make a fucking deal. You don't have anywhere to be. Fucking lie to me.
Push, what? In your job currently, you for the most part do solar panels, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is are there like sales elements here? Or are you going like door to door, or is it just?
There's sales. I don't do sales though. I'm in install operations.
Oh yeah, so I was asking like, but you don't worry about sales. That's not your thing. You're just doing installations for the most part.
I mean, if a neighbor comes by, you know what I mean? I can definitely point him in the direction of a salesman, and there's a little finder's fee. So I've definitely learned like bro, if I was a salesman for Sunrun, I'd make a lot of money.
No, Putch is a good salesman, bro. You know why? Because he's very fucking personable, and he cares. He cares a lot, and people.
That's why I didn't like the car business.
And you know what's funny is I was actually just talking about this the other day, and I'm actually doing another podcast on Thursday, with a buddy that I actually worked at my first ever dealership, long ass fucking time ago, and I thought about it, and I was like, I don't know who I was having a conversation with, but yeah, like my first 2.5, 3 years in the car business, I was the shadiest, fucking nastiest, grimy. I would do anything for a car deal, bro. And then I realized, like, bro, I was slamming old ladies into fucking cars that they didn't need to be in with all this extra shit that they didn't fucking need. And it finally, like, caught up to me, and I felt really guilty about it and really bad. Like, because we would be like, who the fuck cares? That lady's going to die before she finishes paying off her car anyways. It's just going to go to, you know what I mean? It's just going to go to collections. But then I thought about it. It's like, damn, but then her children have to worry about paying this debt off. And then, you know what I mean? Like, and what if they don't have the money? And I did that. So I started selling very honestly and very caring and very transparent. And my finance director, when I came back home to San Diego at Volkswagen, she hated it, bro, because I would argue with her all the time. Like, why the fuck? She was like, you need to get your low jack sales up. Like, you need to get your car theft sales up. And I'm like, what? Like, why would I sell that? It doesn't make any fucking sense for me to sell that. The fucking car already comes with an alarm on it. You know what I mean? Like, why would I sell them another alarm on top of the manufacturer's alarm? Well, we sell this, so you need to get it up. And I'm like, I'm not selling. I can't sell something I don't believe in. You know what I mean? Tire and wheel protection, I believe in. Paint protection, I don't really fucking believe in it. Makes me a little bit of money. I can see if some people need it. Like, if you got a red car or yellow car, sure, I'm going to sell it to you. But Gap, 100% agreeing. Extended warranty, 150% agreeing. Plus, those are my big ticket items. You know what I mean? There'd be times somebody would leave my office and I made $1,500 on the deal. Yeah, I believe in those things. But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just there was such a large margin of profit in the car business. It's so profitable, and it was so much fun because we were having fun, talking shit. Like, nobody really gave a fuck if you were on your phone. Nobody really gave a fuck if you're outside smoking a cigarette. Like, as long as you got your shit done, that's all that fucking. As long as you made your phone calls for the day and you were really trying to make an effort to drive some business, but at the end of the day, like, when you were a salesman, if you weren't fucking making money, that's your fault. The managers don't really give a fuck. They have to act like they give a fuck, but if you're not making money, that's on you. Fuck you. That's why these other sales jobs drive me nuts. Like, if I miss a day off of work, why the fuck should I get reprimanded? I'm the one missing out on my pay. I'm the one missing out on my commission. Now, if it's habitually and I'm missing like 2-3 days off of work in a week, sure, I get it. If I miss 2 days in a month, though, like, I'm the one who has to feel that on my paycheck, right?
I agree. Well, because especially with the call centers, there's a metric for how many calls hit what call centers. You know what I mean? And that's how the managers in them catch their bonuses. By how the overall group. Oh, you're snoring. You're fucking yawning,
bro. I just got done with that, bro.
I didn't even realize it. It didn't even hit me.
Am I boring you? Am I boring? No. Am I bombing right now, guys? Is that what's happening?
Oh, I'm standing bro. I'm standing ovation.
I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. I apologize.
That's crazy.
I apologize.
Nah, but that's, I mean, that is kind of why. And in the car dealership, it's kind of like people are going to pull up regardless. You know, they have their own desk. They're going to pull up, bro, because they got their own appointments. They got their own shit going on, bro. And this one car deal can make up for 2 weeks of me not being here, bro. Like,
that's cool. Yeah, good. No, like, sales jobs like that, I think, are interesting. I don't know if, and I don't think I've said this on the podcast official, and it like doesn't really matter to the podcast or anything, but I told Cisco a while back that I'm kind of wanting to train for more like an IT job, just because I just don't like sales like that, bro. Like I don't care enough to like, you don't want to buy the thing, like don't buy the thing. I really don't give a fuck, bro. Like, is it gonna make my check a little fatter? Yeah, but I don't care. Like to me, just money isn't like it pays for this place, right? But I don't know if I can make the same amount of money and like not sell. I'd rather do that. It's just a lot better for me for like my mental.
But that's why there's nothing like car sales, bro. Because you could ask Putch, bro. People think I exaggerate. If you don't sell cars, you don't make money. Like like your paycheck is like $300.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's all commission. Everything is commission.
You don't make and when I first started in the car business, it was almost 100% commission.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I feel like I'd be more incentivized, I guess, like when I do get a sale. But that too, just in like this sales job that I have, we're at a call center, like we do get paid hourly. Not only that, but like it just feels so hard that like when you start to fail, you fail more. And then that just gets in your head more, and it's just such a spiral. I can't imagine if that shit was all commission, how fucking like
people do it all the time. People spiral all the time, and you know what, bro? People will pull you aside and they'll tell you, because this is what happens, bro. Because there's sophomore blues that happen in the car business, right? You'll come in, you'll be fresh, you'll be ready to go. You'll learn how to do a walk around, you'll learn how to do a Foursquare, you'll learn about the cars and this and that, and then you'll get beginner's luck. You'll start selling cars, and then you think you know what you're doing. So you start taking shortcuts and you start going this way. And you start doing, you start straying away from the shit that you used to do. And then now you're not selling cars anymore. And that's why you always got to get back to the basics. And somebody in the car business will always tell you, just get back to the basics. Do your walk around. Like if somebody's there, you want to look at this car? Let me go grab the keys. Grab the keys. You pull that bitch out. Open all the doors, bro. Open all the doors, the trunk, the hood, and you do a fucking walk around, bro. You start from the fucking hood. You say, hey, this is a whatchamacallit engine, this, that, the other, cooling system, this, that, and the other. Feel how heavy the hood is. Close the hood. You make the fucking customer close the hood. Then you go over to the passenger side. Look at the passenger side. This is your old lady. This is where she's going to be sitting. Hey, how about you hop in the car, see how much space there is, see if the air conditioner is going to hit you the right way. Great. Come back here. Close that door. See how solid it is. Boom. They close the door. This is a back seat. You guys got kids? No? Plan on having kids? Great. Look how big this back seat is. You're going to be able to sit a car seat back here. Your family wants to go for a ride. 3 people can sit back there comfortably. Close that shit. Get to the trunk. Look at all this trunk. Baby stroller in the trunk. What do you guys like? You want to go grab some Modelos? You can put them back here. Blah, 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 blah. Feel how this trunk closes. And then look how easy the latch is to close it back up. Close it back down. Oh, you know what? You guys already looked at the passenger seat on the other side. Close this door for me real fast. Hey, now you go hop in the driver's seat real quick. Hey,
but just reminiscing.
Like, adjust to see how you want to adjust it. Can you look at the mirrors real quick? I'm going to close this door. Roll the window down for me. Look how easy it is. Okay, hey, sweetheart, get in the passenger seat real quick so I can take a picture of how you guys look in your new car. Great. Okay, hey, let me go grab a dealer's plate real quick. We're going to go take a test drive in this car. I'm going to hop in the back seat. You guys get comfortable. Now we're going on a fucking test drive. You know what I mean? Like that's what I miss about sales. That's what I miss about sales. Now I have direction. Now I'm controlling this. Hey, let's look, fix the rear mirror. Now you're taking ownership by doing all this shit. Now I'm like, hey, put a good station on when I get back. I want to listen to some good music like you guys like to listen to. Get in the back seat. Okay, hey, you guys take it out on the freeway, and then you guys can go however far you want back, however you know what I mean? Like now this person's driving the car. They're like, oh yeah, look how I look at my car, sweetheart. Ooh. Like that's what I miss about sales.
Did you ever have a crazy person be like you out in the car and you're like, oh shit, like this guy's fucked, like not drugs or like drunk or anything like that, but and if you did have that story, I'd love to hear that too. But
okay, here's my
but just like crazy, like fuck, this guy does not know how to fucking drive.
I've got 2 real fast. I had this guy that came in when I worked at Volkswagen. Both of these stories are from Volkswagen. Had this guy that came in to buy a GTI manual transmission. He didn't know how to drive stick.
Oh Jesus!
So we let him like cruise around the parking lot in the dealership for a minute. He bought the car. He came back a week later because he burnt out his clutch.
Idiot.
He didn't know how to drive stick, but he wanted a fucking stick sports car. So we had this other girl. Her name was Rita Mansour. I'll never forget her because everybody fucking
dox her.
I don't give a fuck. She's in the newspaper. Her ex-boyfriend tried to poison her. It's a crazy ass story.
Jesus Christ.
So she would come into the Volkswagen dealership, and there was a red convertible Beetle, and we didn't realize it at first, but she would come in like once or twice a month to test drive this thing, and she kept telling everybody that she was waiting for a settlement check to buy the car in cash. So people would go on test drives with her. Bro, it could be the gloomiest fucking day out, right? And once us salespeople started noticing that she would continue to come in, as soon as we saw her pull up on the lot, people would fucking jet inside so that they didn't have to get her. So we would make the new people go out on test drives with her. One day, it was busy as fuck, bro. And guess who the only salesman available was to go out on a fucking test drive with her?
The new guy.
Me.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah.
So I pull the fucking red Beetle convertible out. She's with her friend. I have to sit in the back seat of this fucking Beetle. She's like, "Can I put the top down?" Yeah, go ahead. You can put the top down.
At that point, it's like you're a sales guy, like voice. You're like, yeah, listen.
Yeah, go ahead. You can put the top down. I knew this wasn't a sale. I'm wasting my time at this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is your sales voice even off? You're like, no, like whatever, bro.
No, like, yeah, go ahead. You can put the. I mean, I'm still being nice, right? Yeah, go ahead. You can put the top down.
Yeah, it's not like whatever, but like you're not like, yeah, of course, yeah. Put that shit, like, feel that shit in your hair.
How do you spell that last name?
Okay, look her up. Rita space Mansour, and then put El Cajon at the end. EL space CAJON, and article should pop up like that. Her ex-husband or ex-boyfriend tried. She had money, bro. She had fucking money, but like something, it'll pop up like she was in court or some shit. Anyways, back to the story. So we're cruising down the street, and she's like, "Can I take it on the freeway?" And I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead." So as we're going to the freeway, bro, I shit you not, I swear to fucking God on my life, he pulls out a fucking Britney Spears album CD.
Oh,
and puts it into the
vinyl.
She puts it into the fucking CD player of the car, and now she cranks that shit up, and I'm cruising down the fucking freeway in El Cajon with the top down in a red convertible Beetle, gloomy as fuck, bumping Britney Spears.
Hell yeah. Sounds like a dream.
It was a fucking nightmare.
Meanwhile, woman gets jail. Should I read this? Fuck it.
Yeah, why not?
Woman gets.
I don't know the bitch.
I mean, it's on the internet. Like, you know what I mean? Woman gets jail, probation for fatally striking pedestrian in El Cajon. A woman who struck and killed her pedestrian on an El Cajon roadway was sentenced this week to 1 year in county jail and placed on probation for a term of 2 years.
Was it her?
Rita Hatham Mansour, 21, pleaded guilty in
oh my God,
killer manslaughter for striking
Cisco.
Rudy
You could have been a
25.
When was that? When was that article written?
It's 2 days
March
after the test drive.
2021.
Oh no, that's not her. She was 21 in 2021. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Maybe it's something.
Damn, that would have been crazy.
Sold the car like fucking 13 years ago.
Okay.
Well, maybe she's still out there test driving cars.
That almost put me in tears, bro. Like, imagine red Beetle convertible.
That would have been crazy.
Hold on, deadly accused
Mansour.
Arrest woman.
Look up Rita Mansour, El Cajon, like poisoned or poisoning or some shit like that.
Rita, I spelled it Rita Mansour.
Yeah, and then look up El Cajon and then like poison or poisoning or some shit like that. Let me see if I can pull it up.
That's crazy though, bro. Like test
all of this shit comes up as this fucking
whoever that
crash.
Hit that person, yeah. It's your homie, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
No, it wasn't her. It wasn't her. Let me see.
Poisoned alcohol.
That'd be crazy.
Poisoned wife. Here we go.
Yep. You found it?
But
Oh yeah, murder for hire plot.
Hire plot. It's like,
yeah.
Guilty. Hold on. Let's do.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Rita for
alcohol mother June Pickard, 57, and her son Francis Nobel, 32, pled guilty to attempted murder charges in court Thursday. The two were accused of taking part in a murder for hire plot and hiring a hitman to kill Noble's wife back in January. In March, prosecutors and the mother and son team hated Noble's wife of 3 years, Rita Mansauer, and planned to have her killed by one of Noble's friends.
Read how much they fucking offered to have her killed. Keep going.
Pickard and Noble allegedly met with friend Chris Bragg in a Walmart parking lot in El Cajon and offered him a $1,000 down payment and additional future payments if he would have Mansauer killed. At that time, Pickard allegedly gave Bragg money, personal information about Mansauer, and photographs of their target.
Jesus. Bro, that's crazy. That's straight out of a fucking movie. Have you ever seen that one clip? There's one clip of like, oh shit, what? I don't even know what this show is really. But basically, camera crew like set up this whole thing where the wife tried to hire a hitman for her husband, and the plan was she was gonna go out and be like, "Oh,
run."
No, I think she was going to like the store or something, or she was with somebody. I forgot exactly how, but they got video footage of her being with like the
undercover cop.
Yeah, the undercover cop who's trying to be a hitman or like supposedly a hitman, and she was like, "Oh yeah, like." Make it look like an accident. I'm gonna come in and like.
I love that fucking video, dog.
Bro, she comes and she has like a blue top.
Yeah, and she starts crying. Oh my
God.
bro.
And then she's at the police I was gonna say headquarters.
The interrogation room.
Yeah, the interrogation room, and then he pops up and she's like, "You're not dead." That shit tripped me out.
Bro, that shit's
Imagine walking into your wife who got a fucking hit on you, and you're like, "Bitch, what the fuck, dog? Like we got in a couple arguments, but I didn't think you were gonna kill me."
Yeah, bro.
What's wrong with you? That was crazy. That was crazy.
There's a lot that are like that, bro. It's fucking wild. That shit's wild. Damn, what if you found out that somebody put out a hit on you, bro?
And it was my wife? Bro, she sleeps next.
Oh, there was another one like this. There was this dude in the military, and he started noticing like something different with his coffee.
Oh, military man poisoned by coffee, his wife.
Yeah, bro. And she started putting bleach in the coffee maker every night. And he caught it on camera, bro, multiple fucking times. She would put bleach in the coffee so that because he would wake up in the morning and make his coffee. She was trying to fucking poison him with bleach, bro.
That's crazy.
Arizona woman arrested accused of poisoning Air Force husband's coffee. Melody Felicano Johnson, 39, was indicted by a grand jury last month. This was published. This was posted August 8th of 2023. Yeah, so this was
bro. Recent. That shit was. I just saw that shit recently, bro. That is government property. She's going to prison.
Just listen to
prison.
Wait, the dude is government property? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, he's government property because he's part of the military.
Yeah,
that's like if you hit somebody, if you hit a pedestrian and he's in the military, you would do more time than if you just hit a normal pedestrian, a civilian.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So she was charged with attempted first-degree murder, attempted assault, and adding poison to food or drink. Her husband, Robbie Johnson, told police he believed his wife wanted to collect death benefits. Robbie, who serves in the U.S. Air Force, knew something was off when his coffee started to taste different. So he set up cameras to try to see what was going on.
Imagine
bro, and he got multiple clips, bro. Crazy. Multiple clips, like lots and lots and lots of clips, bro. It's wild. Like, could you imagine? how could you like still maintain a relationship with this woman after having all these clips? You know what I mean? After the first clip, I would have went nuts.
I think
but he kept his cool and like was like, oh, let me see if she does it again. Let me see if she... Bro, like after like 10 or 15 times, like he turned all the evidence in. Like they probably fucked. Could you be able to fuck a bitch that tried to poison you with bleach?
What if he liked it, bro? What if he was like, it's kind of hot?
Listen, it goes, Robbie told investigators that he pretended to drink the coffee until last month when the family moved to the Davis Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, Arizona. In Tucson, Robbie took the camera footage to the police, where investigators indicated the video was not clear enough to show what was being poured into the coffee. So
you know what he did? Put the camera over the coffee pot instead of on the side. Like it would be right here, and the coffee pot would be over there, so you couldn't really tell. But then he put that shit like over the coffee pot, so you could.
That's crazy.
Hold on, no, it's better. So Melody's husband purchased additional cameras disguised as fire alarms and set them up near the laundry room.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And walkway in between. The documents state Robbie recorded multiple videos over several days showing Melody taking bleach, pouring it into a container, and then walking over and pouring it into the coffee maker.
I didn't know that it was. I didn't realize it was a fake fire alarm. But yeah, he wound up putting the camera overhead so you could like watch her bloop, like pour that shit in. It was wild. She would like go under the sink and like find something real fast and then pour a teaspoon or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, bro, that shit is crazy.
That's insane. That's dedication too, though. Like, imagine being that strategic. I think after like 3 or 4 clips, we're cool. I got her.
That's marriage, bro. Till death do us part.
Hell no. What the fuck? You go to jail. We are divorced.
Oh, speaking of movies, wait, are you looking at something else up, Korpsx?
I'm just bamboozled right now. Like, she really, like...
People are twisted, dog.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think after the first video, I would be like, you need to arrest her because I might be a potential risk to her. You know, like you are literally trying to kill me.
Let me ask you a question. If he killed her, would that be considered self-defense?
Okay. No.
Why? One of her charges was attempted murder.
Because he could just not drink it.
Yeah.
If he knowingly now knows. If he now knows and knowingly drinks it, that's different.
I think self-defense implies a force that in the moment you would have to overcome in order to survive. If he just killed her on like a whim on like a random Tuesday, he's like, I've had enough, bitch. If I started going ahead,
it's equal or less. To is self-defense.
Now, if he slowly started to poison her before she could poison him, maybe we have an argument there.
Bro, checkmate, right? Yeah, but then he'd go to jail because they would be able to find out.
Unless he kept drinking the coffee, but just slowly, incrementally made the doses more for her, so they die around the same time because he had already been exposed to it first.
Romeo and Juliet.
Type shit. So. Then they would just die at the same time. Nobody goes to jail. Everybody's good, you know?
Yeah. No, yeah, little Romeo and Juliet action. I could dig it.
You know, that's romantic.
Bro, that's sinister though. Like you really are like, yeah, I'm gonna put this in his coffee. This is gonna take a little while. Like, you know what I mean? But
yeah, the slow burn too.
Yeah, worth the wait. Like how much do you think his fucking his death money was?
No. Hold on. Just think of this. Just think of this. Now think of trying to be that man after all those good morning texts. You know,
they sleep in the same bed. What do you mean?
All the fucking yams. You push in yams every night, and then you look at the phone, and it's like, yo, she's been poisoning me, fam. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have a tummy ache. I drank Clorox. Like, what the
fuck? Yeah, but then do you think like at that point, do you think to yourself like, damn, the dick must have been horrible?
Nah, I'm just thinking that this motherfucker greedy, bro, and wants to kill me so she can have a nice life in the Philippines. Oh, it said something in there that
the Philippines.
No. She had family in the Philippines and allegedly was trying to purchase a house there. So a part of her bond was saying that she was a flight risk.
Oh,
that is not a racist joke. That was in the article. Okay.
Yeah, so she was trying to take 100,000 and jam out.
Just trying to jam out, bro. His death benefits is probably insane.
I don't know how much time he served, but depending on his time served, plus he probably was like disability and all types of shit. She would have been making bank.
And she could, I'm sorry, I was gonna make a stupid joke and say, and she can open up an OF on the side, just make a little extra cheddar.
Yeah, no. See, but that's where bitches are dumb, though. This is where bitches are dumb, bro.
Whoa,
like, why are you putting bleach? Like all you doing is cleaning out his pee. This is where you need to put some rat poisoning powder or some shit. Like
no, because then you can like taste it, bro. You could taste that a lot faster.
You don't think you could taste bleach? You could probably smell it when you're making your coffee.
Yeah, but he even said after a little while, he's like, this shit don't taste right. This is not.
After a little while, this dumbass was drinking bleach for how long?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Rat poison would have done him in. It would have been.
I was gonna say too, even though. Like, so I was thinking like, oh, but then the autopsy would show that he has rat poison. How the fuck did that even get in there? But if they did an autopsy and it was Korpsx, they'd be like, why is he fucking drinking Korpsx anyway?
Man, but how do you think rat poisoning got in here? I don't know. He was doing, the coffee makers under the cabinet. I know we've been having a problem with rats lately. He put some, rat poisoning somewhere. I'm not sure if maybe a rat got in there. Bro, there's plenty of different fucking ways that shit could have happened.
Yo, if I die...
Just put a rabied rat in the fucking coffee pot. How's he gonna know?
And Cisco got some slick ass reasoning on what just be.
Just get a rabied rat and boil him in the coffee water and make him drink.
How's he gonna know? He's not gonna know. He doesn't look in the inside. Obviously, he wasn't looking at the inside of the pot. Like on the in the back portion of the pot. All he did was grab the coffee and pour it.
Bro, have you ever seen somebody who's affected with rabies?
Nah, but they're probably like.
Bro, it's nuts. They can't drink water. They develop hydrophobia. They become like afraid. Like they begin to drink it. They will throw it up. Their body is literally afraid to take it in.
Yeah, bro. I heard once you
never heard of that.
Ooh, don't do that.
Do what?
I knew you were about it. You were about to start yawning. I saw you. I was started yawning too. Because I was like, oh, fucking God. No, but I was going to say, damn, what was I going to say?
What is a yawn, bro? Like, what the fuck is a yawn? It's just loss of oxygen, right?
Your brain trying to get more oxygen there. Yeah.
Here's a funny ass story. When I was in 6th grade, my friend, we would ride the trolley together, and then I yawned. And so these two yawned as well. My friends, they yawned. And then they went on a 30-minute tangent that there was a study about why other people yawn when you yawn. And that there was like this whole scientific experiment that happened and why we do it and this and that. After 30 minutes, they wound up telling me that it was bullshit, bro. I literally thought that there was a scientific experiment and reasoning on why if you yawn and somebody sees you, they yawn as well. I dead ass really believe that shit.
I have an older cousin who does that, who used to do that to me a lot. I used to be a lot more just like, he'd be like, da-da-da-da, going off. I'd be like, really? He'd be like, no. I'm like, oh, shit, bro. I thought I was about to give you money and, like, donate to whatever you just said. Or, I don't know, whatever the fuck you were just talking about. Like, I want to get in on it. But he'd be like, I made all that bullshit up. That shit would always get me.
Oh, I wanted to bring this up because I said movie. Did you guys see the trailer for the new Venom movie?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Oh, bro. It looks fucking amazing.
It actually looks
Should we
sick.
play it right now on the podcast? Should we play it on the podcast?
Yeah, hell yeah, play that shit.
Yeah, play it. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know. I've been having weird internet issues, but play it up. Oh, never mind. Bro, we're good.
It's fucking back. It's sick as fuck. Have you seen the last two, Korpsx?
Yes.
They're so good, bro. Tom Hardy is such a good actor.
But apparently this is his last movie, unfortunately.
Well, this is supposed to be the last Venom movie.
Allegedly.
Well, yeah, because I think now that they have a piece of the Venom symbiote in the MCU, I think they're gonna bring on Venom in their own way in the MCU. I could be wrong, but we'll see. We'll see kind of how it goes. It was such a lost opportunity to not have Tom Hardy's Venom at least meet Peter Parker in the MCU. I think that's such
but that's the thing is there's gonna be no fight. Like there's gonna be no scenes with Carnage, Venom, and Spider-Man all together.
At least not that we know them now. There might be different versions of them that come up.
Oh, because it's in a different universe. You're right. Yeah, but what's his face did so good as Carnage, bro.
I don't know his name, but yeah.
Not Woody.
Who did Carnage? I'll Harrison?
Is that his name? Woody Harrison?
Yeah, right.
That's his name.
I'm
right?
looking up the cast. Yeah, Woody Harrison. You're right.
Yeah. Oh, bro, he played such a good Carnage.
Is Tom Holland in Let There Be Carnage? No, right?
No.
Why the fuck is he listed here?
Wait. Pause it for a second because it's lagging.
No, don't tell me.
Yeah, it's lagging quite a bit.
I'll start it over. Hold on, let's see if that helps. Everybody, this is the first time we are doing a screen share on the usual Tuesday, and I would hope that we all.
Korpsx has so much running in the background too. It's not even funny. This man got StreamYard running in the background, Facebook running in the background, Twitch running in the background.
I do. I need to stop doing that.
Yo, you do have a lot of stuff.
I was going to tell people that I think I'm going to stream exclusively to one channel pretty soon, and I just haven't decided which one.
YouTube.
So sucks to suck.
All right, let's hope. Let's put that to work. It's a little bit better. Not really, actually.
You should probably know that I have a.
Wait, can you see it pretty clear though?
Is it clear for you, Korpsx?
No, it was a little choppy.
This movie actually looks so good. Yeah, it looks fun. Even like Venom's dancing at some point.
Shout out
horse.
Sony
The
Pictures.
horse. Yeah, the horse.
The
Korpsx, when you get a chance to watch it, bro. It's gonna be such a fucking good movie. It's
Shout out Sony Pictures. Shout out Venom. Shout out Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy, if you'd ever want to come on the podcast, I know it would be an amazing time. Our community and your community interacting with each other. I think we'll do amazing things, and I think I speak for all of us here when I say we would love to have you here. Just saying. Sony Pictures, if you would like to sponsor us for that elaborate, promo we just did.
What's the flick where he plays himself and his twin brother? It's an English movie.
Legends.
Oh, that's such a fucking good movie.
Reggie Cray.
I came here for a proper shootout. Bro, that's such a good fucking scene.
Wait, you were gonna say something about movie? Was it about the Venom?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if you guys because honestly, to me, Venom is as far as like characters that I like in the Marvel universe, he's up there with Deadpool, and I'm really sad that this is gonna be their last movie together.
Yeah, I think they've done so well with the Venom movie. I feel like Carnage could have been a little bit better. I don't like the fight scenes in Carnage. Let There Be Carnage. I think they could have just been done better because the VFX made it look so. Because I know they're like gelatinous characters in general, but their fights did just look like you clashed Jello together, and like that was kind of it.
Yeah, well, how are you supposed to make it look more clear?
I just wish
I've heard this argument before.
Because I feel like in the comics, it felt like and I don't know if they ever like actually transformed their hands into like axes and shit, but that's what like Venom was doing at some point in his first movie at least. But I feel like in the fight scenes, it should have been more like, hand to hand, like sure, goop out and like, maybe do some interesting shit there. But like for you to just like clash together and like you goop everywhere.
But that's what they are. Like, they're goop.
I know, but like
even in their solidified form, they're still goop.
Yeah, but like the fighting as goop is like not as fun as like Because when Venom fights, he's not just like grabbing onto people and like suffocating them with his goop. He's like grabbing them, throwing them the fuck around, and like he bites the head off of people, and like he's doing like interesting shit to people. But when it comes to Carnage, it's like he just goops out, and I don't know. I thought it was kind of
because it's goop versus goop.
I know. I'm just saying the fight itself would have been more interesting if it wasn't just goop. If it was like actually fighting versus like them just gooping out together. Bro, okay. Carnage was sick. Okay. No, I agree. The design was cool. The design, like the actual everything else, cool. Visuals, amazing. I thought they were cool.
Storyline was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
I think they just could have stretched it for. I don't think it's his last one. I think they're just saying that for now until he can renegotiate something with Disney. Because Hardy's also, I think, the producer or the writer for the Venom trilogy. Whoa. And so, yeah, look into that. And so, for him to maybe come back on, maybe he either wants some of the creative direction, but then that means he's smashing up against Kevin Feige. How does that work?
Bro.
But they can come to an agreement.
Feige needs to get back to the head of Marvel and just like this studio, or I don't know, give somebody else the reign. They gave Feige the reins to like everything Marvel comics, what's it called, like toy merchandising and movies, and he spread way too thin, bro. That shit's so annoying.
Yeah, but let me ask you this, because we always wind up talking about Marvel because I know that's a big thing that Damien really likes. But are we actually gonna get Galactus?
Yes.
But I heard that they showed Galactus at the end of Eternals. Is that true?
No.
Did they not?
No.
Who was that?
That was Arishem.
Oh. No. Am I tripping? Hold on.
I don't know. I saw a still image.
I know it was a Celestial, but I don't know.
I saw a still image today or yesterday of the ending of Eternals, and that's fucking Galactus.
Ending Celestial. Hold on.
Like it literally has the point on the side of his hat and everything.
I don't think it was Galactus.
I know there was one. Eternals unexplained, but
it's like in a cloud or some shit. And he's like this. His hand.
Oh no, that's the one. That's not Galactus. I don't think.
I mean, it's very Galactus-like hat. I'll tell you that much.
It's Arishem.
True.
It's one of the Celestials.
I thought they said who it was, didn't they? Did they?
It is setting the stage. You are now kind of seeing the setting of the stage for Galactus, but the Fantastic Four movies in Doctor Doom is going to set up Galactus.
Wait, when are they coming out with Doctor Doom? I didn't even know they were coming out with a Doctor Doom movie.
Doom will be in Avengers, or he'll be in. He's going to be in one of the upcoming projects.
Well, I thought Avengers was done. I thought they weren't making it.
Celestial Arishem. He's the one at the very, very end. He's like red. He's big as fuck, and then he like pulls the Celestials from the earth.
No, that's not who I'm talking about.
No, but I think he like reprimands them because he stopped or killed Tiamat from coming out of the earth. That's who's in the earth. Who's like this. But
good to know.
But yeah I'm excited for Fantastic Four. That's gonna be cool. Hopefully,
bring Jessica Alba back. That's all I'm asking for. You think I'm kidding, bro? Did you see her in the original Fantastic Four?
I did, bro. That was my first crush. What do you mean Fantastic Four? What are we talking about?
Mr. Fantastic was your first crush?
No, Jessica Alba.
Oh yeah, bro. How come she didn't have to have her suit all the way zipped up?
Because invisibility works better that way.
Give me some Jessica Alba back. Who are they casting as?
I think it's Pedro Pascal and like 3 other people that I don't really know. Which
Pedro
I like.
Pascal is going to be in that movie?
Yeah, and he's going to be Mr. Fantastic, which I like Pedro Pascal. I don't know if I like him as Mr. Fantastic. We'll see. I think he has good acting chops.
Way.
But 3 other individuals that I don't really know. But I like that too. I like when companies hire people that are not like, super well known.
No, I don't like that casting at all.
At all. I can't see Pedro Pascal in a fight scene with a Doctor Doom.
You're gonna tell me Mandalorian is gonna be Mr. Fantastic?
We got what's his name? Is it Renner? No, what's his name? The dude from The Office.
Jim
from The Office.
Yeah,
Renner.
His name's not Renner.
No. Krasinski.
Krasinski.
John Krasinski.
Yeah. We got him as Mr. Fantastic. Nobody fucking liked him. Everybody's like, bro, fan cast. And then we got him, and everybody's like, oh, keep that shit way the fuck over there. Oh
the only fan cast that should have ever happened in Marvel history is Donald Glover. That's the only. That is the only as Miles Morales. That is the only fan cast that ever happened.
He can't be Miles Morales. No.
Miles Brown.
It was cool. It was cool to have him as a little cameo in what was it? Far From Home. That was Homecoming, wasn't it? That was the first one.
He should have been Miles Morales.
No. It was a cool meme. It was a cool meme.
Why should he?
He doesn't. No, he's a good prowler. He fits a good prowler.
Don't let Save cook.
Why should he not have been Miles Morales?
He wouldn't have been a good. To me, he wouldn't have been a good Miles. It's a cool meme. It's good. I think there should be a Miles Morales. I think that'd be a cool story.
Miles Brown will be fucking Miles Morales.
Who's Miles Brown?
Miles Brown is from Oxnard, and he was the son from the Blackish family. He's Miles Brown.
Oh yeah, I've seen this guy.
Just off looks, I would say no, but I could be wrong.
No. I've
seen crispy ass hairline in this photo that I'm seeing.
Something about him being Miles Morales.
He's a perfect age for it too.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if he has the acting chops, if he's good for it, then by all means.
I've seen these pictures of him playing Miles Morales.
He's too old to be Miles. Okay. Oh, he's talking about Glover.
Yeah, but Glover being Miles Morales was 15 years ago when they were making this joke up, bro.
Yeah, but that was a meme. Now he's too old.
What I'm saying is 15 years ago, it would have been cool to have him as Miles Morales.
Maybe, but
the best fan cast that ever happened was Robert Downey Jr. for Iron Man.
Yeah, hell yeah. That shit stuck.
Greatest fan cast of all time.
Was that a fan cast?
Yes. The people wanted him.
The people
wanted Robert
He should
Downey.
have been Miles, though. Yeah. That's what people
That's
say.
what I'm saying.
There's a big meme about it.
Been Miles 15 years ago. That would have been cool if they could, but obviously MCU wasn't what it was 15 years ago.
Yeah, and they were like just doing Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Like they didn't even know if that would work.
No,
right?
Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was 20 years ago, bro.
Were they not still doing that? When
did Spider-Man 3 come out? Look up Spider-Man 3. 2008?
2007.
Okay, 2007. That was almost 20 years ago, 17 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. So if the meme was 15 years ago, that's what I'm saying. They were just doing like...
Oh, I mean, I'm sure it was a little bit later than 15 years ago. Like earlier than 15 years ago. When did Donald Glover come up with the stand-up? It was called... look up Donald Glover's...
I'm not a fan.
You don't like Donald Glover?
That's 2012.
All right. He's a good actor and he writes good music.
That was 10 years ago. Yeah, that's when he talked about it. That's when it was going on with like between 2010 and 2012.
Okay, so now like 2012, we're talking about like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
Yeah, so that's when it was being talked about.
Because the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is done in 2014.
Damn, you don't like Donald Glover? You don't like Atlanta?
That's cool.
2012. Yeah, they were just coming out with...
What was the name of that stand-up, D?
Weirdo or something?
Yeah, that shit's fucking hilarious.
I thought it was all right. His special?
I thought it was fucking fun. Like, I almost pissed my pants watching that shit.
Yeah, Donald Glover Weirdo.
Yeah, that shit's funny. If you ever get a chance to watch it, D. It's on Netflix, I think. It's fucking hilarious.
Bro, I just got the ability to log back into Netflix. I'm so happy. They did that stupid bullshit of, you got to be in the same household as... Because I use my mom's. And so I was like, whatever, bro. And then one day, today I was just like fucking around and I like logged in and it let me do it. And I was like, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
How dare they say I can't use it when I'm in my own household?
I can't use my mom's shit? You're gonna tell me I can't use my own mother's shit?
I can come out of my mama's vagina, but I can't use her Netflix?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, God, boy. You better quit playing.
Got me all the way fucked up. If she wants to pay for the Netflix, let me use it. That's her God-given right.
Well, what if I'm somewhere on vacation and they have a TV that has access to Netflix? You're telling me I can't access my Netflix just because I'm not.
So apparently, this is how it works. You do that, you say, I'm on vacation, and you're out of the house. It only works for 2 weeks.
No.
I agree. I'm like,
I
bro.
shouldn't have to tell you shit.
Yeah. So what am I? If I fucking leave my house abandoned for 6 years, fuck you.
Yeah, whose business is it, dude?
Yeah.
This is America. I thought there was a right to my privacy.
There's a right to my Netflix, damn it.
God damn it. I pay my money for it. You let me watch it on whatever TV I want to fucking watch it on, dude.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have to tell you that I'm going out of the for what? You're not my probation officer?
I saw a video of this dude named Mr. Who's the Boss. He's I don't know if either of you guys know who that is.
Never heard of him.
Really good YouTuber. You should watch him. He's a tech YouTuber though. But he talks about, in his one video, he talks about the breakdown of like subscription services and models like that, where he gives Uber for an example. He's like, Uber was super competitive when it first came out. You equate it to like taxis, and you had kind of a guideline of like a taxi would be $10 from going here to here, but Uber would be $5 from here to here. And now there's like Uber One, and like you get this like subscription model, and now the lines are blurry because like Uber sets the price now and is like, oh, it's like 10% off, but like 10% off of what? Of like a made up price that you just gave me, and like you could have marked it up 10% to then just say 10% off. And then
you know Uber keeps track of how many times you look to see like if you're tracking the price.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. And then also,
so like if I'm going to your house and I pull up Uber and I'm like, oh, it's $35 to get to D's house right now, I'm gonna wait 30 minutes and see, or 15 minutes to see if the price goes down, and I look at it again and it still says 35. Okay, if I look at it for a third time, it goes up.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. And then, well, in that same video, he talks about like Uber Eats, because Uber One is a part of Uber Eats, and so it should take off like delivery fees, but the delivery fees are only taken off of a certain price that you hit. And you're like, bro, all of the subscription bullshit is crazy, especially like for Uber One. I don't use Uber, but Dasher was wild because he was like,
you can't get away from it though.
But then also like just the pricing on Uber, like if you were to just order from the app, is like already marked up. So he ordered like chicken nuggets, and then he went to go he like sent somebody in the same time to go buy them, and it was like drastically different prices. I was like, damn, bro, Uber's just like getting money off
it's
the
hella
item
marked
itself.
up.
Yeah, on the item itself, on the drive, on like whether or not you even do the what's it called, the certain amount of price that you need to hit in order for the delivery fees to be taken off, the subscription that you give them. I was like, bro, holy shit.
That's
I'm trying to tell you, and you want me to leave a fucking tip? Fuck you,
listen,
dog.
bro. It's not my fault.
Drivers, bro.
Tip your drivers, bro.
No, fuck.
Go get your fucking food then.
Tip your drivers.
You get $1 or $2.
That's crazy.
$2 is the max.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter how much.
I think
that's
Korpsx.
I think it's Korpsx.
Me personally. But because I drove, I've like a more of like a damn, bro. That shit is like annoying as fuck to go do, and then like.
Well, then why the fuck are you working for Uber? Like, if it's annoying, then why the fuck are you doing that job?
Because there's a thing of me. Because even when I drove, right, and I could have been a driver where I just picked you up, got you to your place, whatever, and I just take the little paycheck.
No. There's a difference between. I'm talking about Uber Eats, bro.
Even Uber Eats. Uber Eats.
I'll tip an Uber driver.
If I can get your
Uber
food,
Eats, I will not tip.
If I can get your food to you hot, right, and safely at 2 a.m.
Safely? What the fuck? Where's my food going? Out the window? Like, what the fuck?
No.
Good,
maybe
bro.
you might be faded at a party. And you're doing some Uber Eats, bro, because you don't want to go drinking and driving, which I commend you for. But like, also show me some love, because I spared you from a DUI. I spared you from potentially getting on the road and hurting yourself or someone else.
No,
right?
No.
And I'm bringing you your food. So $1, $2,
that's your
bro.
job. Oh yeah, okay. I agree with you on
Wait,
the dollar.
how much do you tip your pizza delivery guys? Is it $1? Same thing?
Yeah, I leave $2 for the delivery pizza guy.
That's crazy.
But also, my pizza price is not inflate. Maybe I'll give $5 for the pizza.
See,
delivery.
that's all I'm saying. $5. It's not this motherfucker's fault that he's working for
but
Domino's.
I don't.
It's just,
but I don't get stupid ass surcharges for that.
Sure. But that okay. So same question you asked me of like, why am I working for Uber? Why the fuck are you ordering off of Uber then?
Why am I ordering off? Because I don't want to fucking drive. I might be drunk. I might be doing something. I might be waiting for a bitch to come over to the crib. Like, what the fuck?
If she's coming over, tell her ass to fucking get McDonald's on the way then.
Oh, God. Zeller that money, dog.
Hey, yo, I'll give you a bigger tip than $5 later. Just get the fucking nuggets here.
I just don't. I don't see I don't see the reasoning for tipping a Uber. Like, Uber's already taking fucking mad money from me, bro. Buku bucks they make. I'm like, if I go on Uber Eats right now, right, and or do a delivery, it says other charges $4.99, delivery charges $4.99. What the fuck are the other charges? Tell me what the other charges are.
That's something to take up with Uber, not your driver, though.
True.
They decided to work for that fucking corrupt ass company. Just bring my fucking food and
The
take
same
your dollar.
the same corrupt ass company you're ordering your food from.
True.
Take your fucking dollar.
Sure.
And be fucking happy, dog.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'll take my dollar.
It's not like I leave no tip. You get $1 or $2 depending on how far I'm making you drive. I'm not leaving $5. Damien's over here talking about leaving $10. Fuck you.
Whoa, I never said $10. I said $5 is fine. $10 is nice, bro. That's hella nice.
Oh my God, you guys are making me
$5, right? $5, right? If I order a fucking Taco Bell box off Uber right now, well, Uber doesn't even have Taco Bell, but say I was to order off for the Taco Bell box, $15 for the Taco Bell box, right? Which is wild because the motherfuckers used to be $5. $15 for an Uber box, right? After everything is all said and done, it's $24. $24 or $25. If I leave a $5 tip, now I'm paying double than what my food is even worth.
You could say that that's a convenience charge, bro.
They already charged me a convenience charge.
Yeah, but I didn't charge you a convenience.
But the company that you work for did.
Yeah, the company that you choose to fund.
So take it up with them.
No, you take it up with them.
No, I don't. I left you $1. Now they charged me $8 for you to drive to my house. So you take it up with them on why they're making as much money.
I agree. They've
already inflated my food.
They should pay their drivers more. I agree with that.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm not leaving you more money because your job is fucking you. Fuck you.
Cisco.
Oh, fuck that, bro. Like,
God forbid.
I paid for the service. If I had to pay a service, listen, if I had to pay a service fee at a restaurant, right? If I paid a service fee you're going to come in here, you're going to sit down, you're going to get your food. You have to pay a service fee up front, right? Like gratuity. That's what gratuity is, right? I don't have to leave a tip after gratuity.
True, yeah.
I don't have to leave a tip after gratuity.
Well, a tip is included at that point. That is the tip. No?
But people still leave more than gratuity.
Yeah, because that's you went above and beyond, whatever.
Exactly my point. But gratuity is only 8.5%, right? A typical tip is 15%, right?
No, gratuity is way more than 8%.
I don't know.
No, it's not. I promise you, it's not.
I promise.
Cisco doesn't like to argue. Wait, rewind to the clip where Cisco said he doesn't like to argue. Chat, clip it.
Is it a state thing? Gratuity law?
It's probably a state thing, but I have no idea. Truly,
I want to say it's 18%.
Is it 18? Oh, what did I say? 8? It might be 18%. I think you might be right, actually.
No,
damn.
Cisco stand corrected. Damn.
No, I'm admitting that he's probably right because I knew it had an 8 in it. Let me see. What is the tip percentage in California? How do you find gratuity?
What is typical gratuity?
Let me look up mandatory gratuity percentage.
Typical.
Bro, how excited are you guys for
18%? You're right. 18%. You're right. I thought it was 8%. I apologize.
How excited are you guys for Deadpool? Just
I'm so excited. I gotta piss.
So hype.
That's the one I'm waiting.
I'm so excited. Wait, have you seen Loki, right?
Yes.
Based, okay. Did you watch first and second season?
Yes, I watched all of it.
Did you like the second
I'm caught
season
up on
more?
everything. I'm caught up on everything. Second season was okay.
I loved it, bro. I loved it way more than first season. To me personally, so good.
The Victor Timely becomes king didn't make sense because of how it ended.
Victor Time. Oh, but they break he breaks everything. Loki
He
breaks
breaks
it all.
everything. Yeah.
So like the loop never commences because Loki finds a way to break it all.
But we also
But
see at the end of Ant-Man that the Council of Kings still exists.
well, the Council of Kings now exists. It's all time shit, and it's always like super fucked because technically the time loop crashed. In my head, always crashed because the Council of Kings was depicted a while back, so it had to have always crashed. Loki was always meant to break it. But then that like serves the question of like, was the time loop ever there to begin with? Are we like, what timeline are we looking at? Because in one timeline, Kang is depicted showing Loki the sacred timeline and showing how it's ever looping, and he's always gonna end up being where he is. And then Loki at the end of season 2 shows that he had gained the ability to now mess with time in a way that I don't think Kang could have foresaw, because even in one of the scenes, spoilers by the way, even in one scene, Kang was able to be caught off guard and surprised because he says like, "Oh, come back when you like learn how to do this." I think it was like stop time or something, and he like continues the time, and then Loki's like, and he stops time, and he's like, "Oh, you think I haven't learned that already?" And then so that's where like everything kind of breaks, and he no longer knows the loop anymore. Kang is like out of he's now like faced something that he doesn't know how the story ends, and that's where I think like I don't know, it gets very timey-wimey and like weird as fuck, but yeah, I am very excited for that. But yeah, I think Council of Kangs are very interesting. I don't know what they're gonna do with that character either. That motherfucker, I don't know, he's not working with Marvel anymore.
Yeah. I mean, there's some people that they've talked about recasting, and I just think they ought to 86 the whole thing altogether and just move past him and continue some kind of multiversal threat.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if they were trying to build up to like 2 Doom or what, but let's just fast track it, dude. Like, sorry, like we didn't get the 4 or 5 extra movies that we were hoping, but let's keep the shit pushing because there's the more.
But do you think Marvel's wrong for for bringing him back?
He's not back.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you think they would be wrong? Do you think they would be wrong if they wound up deciding to bring him back? They're not going to, but
nah,
they can't.
They won't.
They can't.
I don't know if wrong.
Was it guilty? Was he guilty for it?
Yes.
Oh, he was. He was found guilty.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't know enough about the cases. I thought there was like 2 different allegations. One that he ended up being fine and like scot free, and then the other one, I don't know if there was more trouble on it. I never really followed up, but I thought there was 2 allegations of some sort of domestic abuse.
And something similar happened to Terrence Howard, and that's how he lost the Iron Patriot role.
Yeah, that's
damn.
I know about that one. Oh, real quick. I know. Speaking of Terrence, I know we're about to finish up right now, but D, have you watched the Joe Rogan podcast with Terrence Howard?
No.
Oh, I think
I stopped watching Joe Rogan a while back. I actually just started watching an episode of Bad Friends.
Did you? I have a pimple on my lip and it's driving me nuts. Well, Korpsx, you watched it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it a recent one?
Agree. Yeah, it's like 3 weeks old.
Oh damn! Okay, I'll have to listen.
It's 3.5 hours long.
I like Joe Rogan. I just think I just kind of
Joe Rogan. Joe doesn't really talk in this episode. Just to let you know.
I like his interviews. I love his interviews with Duncan Trussell, and I see that.
I love Duncan,
bro. He's so sick. He made it really quick. He made a show called either he made it or he voiced it. I know he for sure voiced it. Midnight Gospel, really good show. It's his podcast. Wait, We definitely talked about it. Anyway, go ahead.
We have talked about Midnight Gospel before. Okay, real quick, because I know we got to get off soon. What's your take on the podcast as a whole?
I was barely holding on. I could barely continue to like how his ideas and the way he bounced around was a little hard to kind of, because there's just so much information. But I think he may be on to something when you think that when you start talking like the whole 1 × 1 = 2 thing that he kind of got on. I see how you got there, right? And I can see that, yes, we need to maybe re-evaluate what we teach as multiplication tables, right?
Well, that had to do with the value of 0, which his concept on that is mind-blowing.
You know, who was it? The Mayans or the Incans, I think, had a concept of 0, but they used it, and in its true essence, it's a placeholder, right? And they also used it for other various ways, I guess, mathematically. And so we need to get out of the factory mind of what 1 and 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like what these numbers mean, and look at what they can really create when you look at them as in the dimensional spaces, you know.
Well, I think that's what he's talking about, is that in dimensional space there is no 0, right? Like, because there, just like how he was saying, there are no straight lines in nature. Yeah. There is no 0 in nature either. And I've watched another debate, which is an 1.5-hour debate on the difference between 0 and nothing, because 0 and nothing are two completely different things. What are you laughing for?
I just think it's just it was a stupid clip from a little kid who was like live streaming, and then it was a question of something like that, and he's like, "What the fuck is this? I'm dividing the difference between nothing and fuck all."
No, but there is a difference between 0 and nothing. Like, there's a difference, because nothing is nothing, but nobody understands the concept of nothing.
Yeah, you couldn't. It's like if you could see, you couldn't imagine being blind. That's not like it's not like having your eyes closed. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, you can't see nothing.
Yeah.
You can't imagine nothing. You can't configure to nothing, but nothing exists. But 0 is, like you said, a placeholder, the lack of something. But the lack of something does not equate to nothing. I know it sounds stupid, but it was a sick-ass debate, bro. I loved watching that debate. But the thing about Terrence is that his credibility is a little shaky. He states that he has a degree. He doesn't have a degree. It's an honorary degree, which is not a real degree. He states that he went to, I don't remember what school he said that he went to, but there's no records of him going to that school. But the concept of what he's saying is so insane that it's genius, if that makes sense. Like, what he's saying in the way of color and vibration, when he talks about the vibration, like each metal or each thing in the periodic table has a frequency to it. Like that, there's truth behind that, which is awesome.
He said that we are blind and deaf cosmically, and I thought that was profound.
But if you go back to what he's saying about sound, right? There was another interview on Joe Rogan's podcast. I don't remember who it was, but there's an impression that the pyramids and Stonehenge and the Easter Island heads, that all those monuments, the way that they were moved, were all were with sound. That was the only way that they were able to move those big blocks of cement and like all that shit, is through sound waves, which is an interesting concept. And it was interesting that he brought frequencies and sound into the debate. And what he was saying about like chlorophyll and mitochondria having the same chemical makeup, but the the base, one being iron and one being something else. So the makeup of us and plants were very similar, and everything is living. Like I I understand where he's trying to go with that, but it sounds kind of, I don't know. It just sounds kind of odd.
Outlandish.
I don't want to say outlandish. It just sounds odd. It sounds odd where he was really going with it. And then, for him to say that his oldest memory is of him 6 months in the womb.
Yeah, that's a little.
And then how he was like having these dreams of somebody taking him to this library or to this mansion that had an extensive library, and then he later on in life realized. Sorry, D, spoiler alert, but he later in life realized that it was him talking to himself. Like, maybe, like, that's what I'm saying. It sounds so crazy that there's a possibility that it could be true, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, why are there not more accounts of this? Like, you're like, it sounds like he's low key trying to say that he's the chosen one, if that makes sense.
He's Harry Potter.
No, really, that, like, listen to the podcast, and that's what it sounds like. It's like, yeah. I got all these different patents, and the reason that you have this and the AR and VR that you're using is because of me. And why are they not doing this? I've changed the way that flight is created, and like this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, bro, like, I feel like he could have been a little bit more humble. I feel like he was a lot more braggadocious than anything. But the flower of life, like that whole creation and I believe that the flower of life plays, geometric shapes play a huge part in what we don't see in the recreation of Venus and all that shit. Like, I don't know, or Mercury, Mars, whatever it was that he said he recreated. Dark matter is fake. I don't know, bro. I didn't know what to take of it. I might have to listen to it again, but it was just
dark matter is fake. It sounded like, well, obviously I don't know the context of whatever was just said there, but dark matter is still like a very theoretical thing. It just like there's a lot of math that suggests that it is true, from what I understand, that dark matter exists.
Correct, but what he's saying is there's a lot of factual statements and theoretical statements that can prove that it does not exist.
I don't like not that I.
He's saying you're just filling up empty space with dark matter, but there is matter, like there is something else that fills that void other than dark matter. Is what he's saying.
I guess.
And that life circulates through it. I mean, he also has another theory that the sun is what shit out our planet. Like he's saying that planets are born from the sun.
I don't know. I mean, it just sounds like he's on like a good one, and like he didn't have anybody to stop him talking. That's what it sounds like.
Well, I mean, no, but here's the thing: is he uses factual things to make. So what he's saying is like where we are currently where the Earth is currently, we are moving at a rate of like, what did he say? Like 6 inches I don't remember how many years, whatever, right? But what he's saying is that we have taken the place of another planet prior, and that planet that was here prior had humanoids, had life the way that we have it now. But once it started shifting, now we're here, and now we are the humanoids here, and this planet has now gone to shit. Like, so what he's saying is there's a rotation that continues to happen. So whoever in 400 million years, whatever planet takes our place after we've moved out, will then have civilization, is what he's saying.
It's just hard to like, how do you know that? Like, we don't have any material that would even be able to gauge anything to that capacity of such detail to even suggest that there's prior life.
But there's proof that the planets do move out of rotation, though.
Yeah, but we're moving in rotation, like we're in orbit of the sun.
Correct.
But we're also moving in space. So we're not where we were last year. We are in a new place all the time.
Correct. But what he's saying is the concept is the sun moves less than we do. So therefore, we're moving at a faster rate out of the orbit of the sun. But that means that another planet takes place of us, is what he's saying.
I guess I don't understand that. Like how that comes about. You know what I mean? Because like we're like going right, we're like circling the sun. The sun is stagnant, at least to like in proportion to us, because we're always revolving around it. But then that sun, like we're always going this way, but the sun is also like going in a direction, obviously not up, but like in a direction.
No, what he's saying is, this is the sun, right?
No, that's what I'm saying happens. That's what just happens in space.
Yeah, and but you're saying that we're moving at the same rate as the sun. What he's saying is the sun is also moving up and we're moving up, right? But we're moving up at a faster rate than the sun. So the sun may move one inch per 5 years, but we move 6 inches for those 5 years. So at some point, we're going to be out of the sun's orbit and another planet is going to take our place, is what he's saying.
I don't think that's possible. Just like
why is it not? If I told you that the sun moved at 1 inch per 5 years and we moved at 6 inches per year, that is evident that another planet would then take the place of us.
I don't think so.
Why wouldn't it?
Because we are attracted to the sun.
So is every other planet.
As gravity, right? Yes.
So is every planet, right?
Every planet in our solar system is attracted to the sun by gravity. Okay. Wherever the sun goes, every planet would follow. And even if we were to go faster, we would always be pulled back because of the gravitational force of the sun. So the sun would always, in my head, mathematically, always have to be leading because it has a greater force of, like, even if we did start leading, that gravitational pull towards the sun would be too great to where it would either balance out. So we were either the same or around the same, or we would be pulled back too far. We couldn't have it. I don't think it would be possible to have a lead. In my head, it wouldn't make any sense, because the sun is the thing that holds us more firm than the speed that we could go.
No, but we had to get here at some point, right? Like, we had to get into the gravitational pull. Earth had to get into the gravitational pull of the Earth at some rate, right?
Yeah.
So that means that our rate is now slower based off of our gravitational pull to the Earth or to the sun.
What do you mean slower?
Let's just say Earth was a comet, right?
Sure.
And we're passing by the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden the sun's like, hey, yo, wait, hold on. I'm attracted to you. So now we move slower, right? Because of our gravitational pull to the sun. That's what you're saying.
Yes, yeah.
But why do we have to? So you're saying, let me understand what you're saying. You're stating that the Earth and the sun move at the same distance within the same time based on gravitational pull.
I'm not saying they move at the same distance at the same time. I'm saying I'm having issue understanding how the sun could be behind us in terms of not that we have a crazy head start, but I'm just saying in terms of, I guess, mathematically, because of, like, I don't know. I'm saying mathematically, but, like, I'm just trying to, like, get a better mental image. I guess technically it could be the case that the sun could move an inch while the Earth moves 6 inches, just purely based on size. But that doesn't mean we're going faster. It just means in proportion we're going faster because we're way, way smaller. But I don't think if you were to, like, proportion that
that's another thing that he talks about. The other thing that he talks about is that he talks about magnetic waves and electronic waves, like static, like actual electro. I don't remember exactly how he calls it. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, the shit that he was, it's fucking, like,
for all the science shit, bro. I would love for Joe Rogan to be like, yo, this is my, like, science friend. And he, like, has a PhD and all this shit, so, like, he can speak to it better than I can. And he goes off, he's like, that's wrong.
That's the thing, bro, is that Terrence Howard was talking about how, like, he sat down with Neil deGrasse, and Neil deGrasse read one document and was like, yeah, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, but I just feel like,
because a lot of his things, especially with magnetism and electricity, puts away with gravity. And even listening to you right now, Zero, like, I noticed that you kind of got stuck in this thing because it's like, well, it's defying gravity. But when you already can accept the science, and the science already speaks to Earth drifting 6 inches away from the sun, then that defies this idea of gravitational pull.
Because that's what he says too, right?
He says if gravitational pull was real, then we'd be getting pulled into the sun at a rate of 6 inches per year.
No, but we are getting pulled into the sun. That's why we have a rotation to begin with. We are falling to the sun, but we're missing it all the time.
The science is saying that we're drifting away from it.
Yeah, and he even Terrence is like, take a balloon and like rub it against your body to feel the static electricity. If that static electricity was that strong, and that has to do with gravitational pull, why does the balloon float away from the Earth?
Mm-hmm.
I have to watch this because
there's areas on the Earth now where if you go there, first compasses don't work, or you could walk on the side of a building. Like there's like 0 points of gravity on the Earth. And so that's why I've been telling you guys, I've been having, the more and more I go into certain theories and shit, it's like, well, is the Earth shaped a certain way? Well, how big is it? Why does gravity?
It ain't flat.
I'm not even going to go there. But it's like, what's gravity? What is truly gravity? If there's areas on this Earth where the laws don't apply, if it's a law, it applies all the time, everywhere.
Yeah, and he has a concept. That's also the same thing that he talks about, our core, that it's not magma.
No, there's no way.
He talks about the core not being magma and being some other pole that creates more magnetism and electricity than magma, which is another interesting theory that I'm like, how the fuck do you come up with that shit, bro?
Well, the ground is electrically charged. The ground is electrically charged. And you can electrically charge the ground.
And he's stating that because we're electrically charged, is that the right way to say it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're electrically charged, that has to do with the fact of why we don't float away. So like he's basically like, the concept of gravity is deteriorated from his mind. It's absolutely wild to watch.
I've heard certain people talk about the theory that there is no real gravity. I've also heard the theory that gravity actually comes from a parallel dimension, that just there's so much of it there that it bleeds into ours, and that's why we have this certain amount of gravity.
No.
I don't know.
Gravity has to exist. Gravity has to exist because of the water.
No.
Wait,
yeah, because
what does that have to? What?
Yeah, because water is not electrically charged.
Yes, it is.
With
what about like rubber though? Rubber is not electrically charged.
It's a covalent. It's a charged covalent bond.
It is a covalent bond, but where is the electricity?
Water is conductive.
It is conductive, but where? What I'm saying. So you're saying that there's enough electricity to keep water in place, or where it's at, right, in the ocean, but not enough to create some type of reaction to human life form, any life forms in the ocean?
Yes.
Wait, what about non-conductive?
Its state of matter alone is our state of matter alone. This was something he was also talking to, is electrically charged, because there's no true like think of the at a molecular level, when something is a solid, it's not moving, it's moving.
Mm-hmm.
There's energy.
I understood he was talking about that. Yeah,
there's energy.
That's inertia. Which I understand that.
So even water in its liquid form still holds a charge. It's still, that's why you have hydroelectronics.
But what I'm saying is that charge is enough to stay in place.
Yes, when you have large enough amounts. Yes.
I'm telling you, D, you gotta listen to that. It took me 2 days to get through it. It took me 2 days to get through it. It was so much information, bro.
Real quick, because I do have to go.
You know who else does that? Sam does that. Real quick. Hey, one more thing. Hold up.
One thing I don't like, that I do wish that I like that Destiny does. I just wish Joe Rogan just like challenge people a little bit more. I feel like he does let people just like go off on shit.
Oh, he challenges him a little bit.
But I just feel like, bro, what the fuck are we talking about? Sometimes, you know what I'm not saying that because I don't know. I haven't listened to this podcast, but I'm just talking about like in general. I feel like I've more often than not heard episodes where I'm like, why didn't you like stop this guy from talking at some point? Like, damn, this motherfucker's
because
on.
then
Like,
that eliminates the whole.
not stop
concept.
him, like stop talking, but like just like what, like poke at his, like, what does he really mean by that? You know what I mean? Like poke at his like ideology.
He does it a little bit, but at the same time, you bring these people on to hear what they're like, hear their story and their thoughts. You know what I mean?
I think that's fine. I think you can have that and still have the ability to poke and prod and be genuinely curious and push on things that people find that you're coming on here because you have a stated belief. Let me test that belief a little bit more than maybe even you're comfortable with. Not in a combative like I'm right, but just like in a way that's like, well, what do you really think?
So what I will say to the pod is that he did have a lot of information that he was putting out, right? Like it honestly felt like a lecture, right? Like he had a lecture prepared, and so when you have a 3-hour lecture on a 3.5-hour podcast, there's not a lot of time for questions. And that's what I will agree where I did not enjoy where it's like, whoa, dog, you just said something that defied reality. Can we unpack that a little bit?
Joe does try and do that. He's like, hold on, I want to touch on this for a second. And then Terrence is like, we'll touch on it, and then he'll go to the next thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I liked that Joe was like
trying to get him on it, or like not get him on it, but like trying to.
No, he was like, I want to have you on here again.
Yeah.
So we could talk about this a little bit more because it's so much to unpack. So I think there's gonna be a episode 2 like very soon. Because I'm telling you, it was so fucking much information, bro. It's like as soon as the podcast starts, like I'm talking about like within 3 to 5 minutes, it's just like information overload. And I was just like, whoa, hold on, bro. Like I need to be in the right mindset to listen to this shit. For real, because I was because sometimes what I'll do is like when I wake up in the morning, I'll like put my headphones in and go brush my teeth, and I'll put a podcast on or something, and I put this one on to brush my teeth, and I was like, hold up, I'm still fucking half asleep, like I'm not about to listen to this shit. So I listened to this music real quick. Then when I got in my car, I was like, okay, let me listen to this shit while I'm driving, so I'm like focused. It's a lot of fucking information, dog. And like even some of the shit that he was talking about, I was like, damn, this shit makes Sense. But at the same time, it literally defies everything that we've ever learned, ever. And he's like, yeah, you know, if this, my shit is right. So everything that science has ever taught you is bullshit. Pretty much that's what he's saying.
That's crazy.
And I'm like the same motherfucker that was like, whoop that trick, get him, whoop that trick. Like this is the same dude that I'm taking like life lessons
scientific
on about what the what the fuck. This is where our advances are going. But yeah, I know you got to go, bro. I know you got my bad.
No, you're good.
I was
interesting. It was interesting.
I was literally about to message another like, guys, I gotta go to bed.
I gotta go to bed.
All right, boys. You guys. Thank you guys for listening to the Usual Tuesday podcast. I go by Save. Thank you to my community, Korpsx community, community for listening today. We'll catch you guys next week. As always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love you. Keep smiling. Goodbye.
Usual Tuesday podcast is Big Corpse, corpsecollection.com. Be on the lookout. Love you guys. Next time. Bye.
Thanks. Wow, this is not my. Wait, what's that? No. We need like a little. Give us a little splurge. Give me a little quote.
Oh, you know what? I usually like look up something and to read it off, and you know what? I've been busy and I didn't do it, and I feel bad. But if you guys need something off the top of my dome piece, right? Top.
Oh, say the one that I messaged, the one from Terrence Howard. Remember that in every person you meet, there's a little piece of God in them. Just make sure that they see it in you first.
There you go.
Damn, from Save. Came in for the save. Look at you.
You know how I do, baby boo.
Thank you, everybody. Korpsx community, Saves community. I appreciate you. Listen, if you tuned in for a second, a minute, an hour, the whole thing, or you're watching on the playback, I appreciate you always. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're safe. And hopefully we can see you very soon. next Tuesday. Peace.
All right, boys. Watch that fucking podcast, D.
Peace. Yeah, I gotta watch it. Peace.